Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello everyone and welcome to This is Football. How's my light messing up already? Get out of here, man. Give me the other light. Hold that. You don't disrespect my lighting? Hold that. Anyway. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello everyone and welcome to This is Football. Welcome to episode 9 of the A-listers, ladies and gentlemen. And have we got a show on our hands today, ladies and gentlemen? There are so many different topics for us to discuss, so many different things for us to talk about. We have got to talk about Arsenal beating Manchester City, as you guys know in the chat. We're going to be talking about Chelsea and Man United winning. We're going to be talking about Liverpool's draw at Brighton. And we will be mentioning Eden Hazard as well because he has retired, and I can't lie, I think that's a good topic for us to debate. So, people, make sure you're hitting the like button. Make sure you're subscribing. I just want to publicly say thank you guys all for your support in the first 10 days of this month. You guys have been absolutely elite. Thank you guys so much. I can never be as thankful as to my subscribers. Absolutely elite bunch of guys, group of guys. Incredible people. Make sure you guys are liking. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel if you're yet to do so. And get involved in the chat. Make sure you share it everywhere. So, first of all, joining us, the winner this week, probably the biggest winner on this whole panel, given the fact that he beat another panelist. 1-0 win against Manchester City. Gabriel Martinelli scored in just before the end. Of course, we're going to get the Hamza excuses with all the smash and grab nonsense. But joining us on the channel, of course, is man like Egal. How are you doing, Egal, man?
To the Arsenal 1-0. And to Hamza and the rest of the Manchester City fans, cry me a river. Oh, cry me a river. I don't want to hear none of you guys coming here playing with the victim mentality, talking about Rico Lewis, this and that. Erling Haaland got put in his pocket of William Saliba. And I told you guys, we had something for you. You didn't believe me, but we did it. And you know what? I'm ready to go. This guy, when he comes out, I'm going to have blow for him. I'm ready for you. Come on, Hamza. Bring it on.
Let's go. Introducing the other winner this week. Sometimes in life, guys, you have to sacrifice. His internet, his Wi-Fi ain't working, but Lewis loves this show so much. He's outside. Not outside as in not hiding, as in outside to do the stream, because this is an absolutely elite stream every week. You guys can find us. Of course, who else than the Chelsea icon himself? Man like Carefree Lewis is in the building. How you doing, Lewis, man?
Big up, guys. That one's for Eden Hazard. Also, I had to come on. Like, this is probably the last time I'm going to be top row for the next month or two. I cannot miss out on this opportunity. But big up to Chelsea. Yeah, we got another 4 goals. We got multiple goal of the month contenders. My internet's just moving like Chelsea from last season, but it is what it is. We're here. Big up, everyone. Big up.
Big up to you, Lewis, man. Also, someone who's won this week, unfortunately. The reason why he's not on the bottom row is one Scott McTominay. Go on, Scott. That's the reason why Staffy this week is going to be on top row. Listen, you guys. The Lieutenant General of This is Football. He's an asshole when he does my intros, but I'm not going to be an asshole because I'm a nice guy, innit? Of course, the man, the myth, the legend, the biggest moaner when it comes to Man United content. Man like Staffy's here. How are you doing, Staffy,
man? I mean, Lewis is smoking a cigarette and you're smoking a shisha.
Yeah.
What flavor?
That's top row smoke that we're talking about right now. What flavor? It's Love 66. That's what it's called.
Okay.
But anyways, yes. I mean, Lewis couldn't miss out. I couldn't miss out. I mean, listen, it's only the intro, and that's why I'm bottom row. But very quick, in 5 minutes, I better take my spot up there. And I want to be all the way to the left, please, because I want it to look like this is Staffy TV. Or if Lewis wants it, I'll give it to Lewis, because to be fair, he might not be here for the next, 8 weeks. So we'll see what happens. But listen, we're here. Big up to everyone in the comments. Make sure you're hitting that like button. Make sure you're subscribing if you're new. And let's get this show started, man. Give me this last guy. This last guy who's misrepresenting Manchester. Listen, I didn't lose 3 domestic games in a row all season. So this guy's making my city look bad. So please bring him out here.
Speaking of Hamza, you guys clearly have mentioned him 500 times in the chat. He didn't hide. We rescheduled the show, and he even rescheduled his work, so he comes and appears on the show. He actually went to go find his City shirt, and he's the reason why we're late, as per usual. Him and Staffy, frauds. Even though Lewis out here sacrificing, going outside. Of course, the biggest troublemaker, I can't lie, troops dunked on him. Man like Hamza is in the building. How are you doing, Hamza, man? You're on mute. You bottled it just like Haaland. You're on mute.
I'm not used to sitting here. In fact, Osam, you should be here as well because you didn't win. So I don't know why you're there. And Staffy, you needed McTominay goal. Yeah, you should be sitting here without McTominay and Maguire. Humble yourself. Yeah,
McTominay had better XG than
you should
Haaland.
be
So
sitting here as well. Other than McTominay, he took your McTominay, put you there. Just remember, the reason why you're there is McTominay and Maguire. And for what's the name for Egal, we'll talk about it. Yeah, man. Listen, Lewis. The only reason you're there, you're temporary there. You're coming down. Don't worry.
Yeah. Just let me enjoy my moment. Innit? Let me enjoy it.
Check what I sent you.
Yeah, your stuff. You're going to be here soon.
Yeah, just don't
Listen,
don't
this
move
is
any
their
of my
second week.
decorations. Don't move nothing. I'll be back.
I said last week you took Lewis's guest. You took Lewis's room. If you want the guest room, you can have it.
Hamza, I just want to know over or under 10 excuses today. What are you gonna do? Because last week you did 11. Are you gonna go 10 this time?
Oof. Let's do the bet. 10.5 over or under. Everyone in the chat, let us know right now what you're putting your money on. 10.5.
And speaking of everyone in the chat, before we get started, let us know if you think Hamza is going to make 10 plus excuses or less than 10 excuses. And second of all, we ain't even started yet. We have 320 people here. So big up to you, number one. Number two, how are we not even on 100 likes yet? Everyone right now, Lewis is outside. Hamza's outside. I'm here on bottom row on my own bloody show. Make sure you guys are liking the video. Make sure you guys are subscribing. Everyone right now, run the likes up. Subscribe to the channel. 320 people here. As Lewis says, meet me at halfway line. 150 likes minimum. Yalla, everyone right now, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. I can't lie, Hamza will get a bit of breathing space because just in case Lewis has to go, we have to start with the Chelsea. So we're going to start with them. But we're not just going to be talking about Chelsea Burnley. We're also going to be talking about Eden Hazard because he retired today. So make sure you guys are slapping the likes and subscribing. Brother Lewis, Chelsea scored 4 goals in a game of football. Lord,
I know, man.
Have mercy. I have no idea how.
I want to say that way.
happened.
Someone said Hamza's going to have over 115 excuses.
I was waiting for someone to drop that.
That's messed up.
115 is crazy.
So, Lewis, talk to me about Chelsea Burnley and Hazard a little bit.
Bro, the Burnley game, it was kind of a game of two halves, but I don't care. We got 4 goals. We actually came back from a goal for the first time in ages. For a while, our mentality's been in the pits. As soon as we concede a goal, we fall into our shells and we just collapse. At least we stayed persistent, even though we didn't have a good first half. It was only really Sterling, maybe Disasi that stood out. Caicedo, everybody else was below par. But as soon as we got the own goal, it revitalised us. Sterling was excellent. Needs to produce that same level of performance against the bigger teams because he's done it against the likes of Luton, but he's done it against the likes of Burnley as well. I need to see you as one of the experienced heads show that same mentality against the likes of Arsenal, Tottenham, Man City, and everyone that we've got to face in the next few weeks. But the attack looks a lot better. Like, Cole Palmer had another brilliant performance in the second half. Jackson came on and revitalised the whole team. Should have had another assist as well to Enzo, who didn't really have his best game. Gallagher as well didn't have his best game, but they still both showed out for us in key moments of the game in the second half. It's not really a lot of complaints to take from it. I'm just glad to see us finally start building a run of performances because now I can go into the next few games a little bit optimistic. I think we've got a strong defence and we could frustrate Arsenal next week. Could we take our chances? God knows. It's way too early for me to say I still have faith in Chelsea for that. But I'm not going into the game next week feeling like we're already lost. And to me, that's already a positive.
100%.
Best Chelsea performance.
Big up to Fatur, who's actually spending his money worthwhile. Thank you, Fatur. Instead of spending them on, you know what, I'm not going to expose you on YouTube. What a worth of a trip. 3-point collectors here again. Second times. Is this true? You guys scored 4 at Burnley before. Fair enough. Good.
Oh, yeah. We always bag 3 or 4 there.
Game. I can't lie to you. The most shocking thing for me is the score line. Because big up Staffy, when we do Ahwa and we make our predictions, all of us, I think all of us predicted the Chelsea win, but it was only like by 1 goal or something. The fact that you scored 4 goals, we're like, okay, fair enough. Like they're scoring goals now. And maybe Mo Inter, big up to him. maybe Mo was onto something when he said Chelsea are a bit even more convincing than Man United because they have a style of play, and it shows.
I agree
As
with
soon as
that.
they get the goals going, it's completely different. But anyway, go ahead, guys. Whoever wants to speak next.
I'll go first. Uncomfortable conversations, they have been better than Manchester United based on their defensive performances and their midfield actually having Enzo and Caicedo and some of these guys who've been doing good jobs, where Manchester United's midfield has not been that consistent. I'm always here bashing Chelsea, but when credit's deserved, you give them credit. They got their goals. And last week I said, until I see them have a convincing offensive performance, I can't say they're turning the corner. But that kind of offensive performance, even though it's against a lower team, I'm going to give them credit. And I'm going to say, you know what? This is the start of something positive that I'm seeing from your team. And if you can get some players back from injury, and if you can get some of these consistent performances from your attacking players going forward, you guys could start to see yourselves going up and up the table. But because you have the hard fixtures coming up, we're going to have to see how you guys perform defensively against those guys, because offensively has always been your issue. But now you're going to be going up against the better teams. Will you make those same defensive errors you made against some of the smaller teams on the table? Because if your offense is good, you don't want to get into a shootout with some of the better teams higher up the table.
I agree. Like, I think the next few games are really going to show where Chelsea's about. That's make or break. That's why, like, it's concerning, but it's also a little bit exciting. We've had easy games and we haven't really handled them well, but we've turned up now towards the end. Better late than never, at least. Arsenal's going to be a very big test for us. I think you guys will dominate possession. I think that will play into our hands because Poch is pragmatic in general. It's just about what we can do in transition. I can't say we'll be clinical, but we have to be.
I think anybody who's going after an international break away from home to Chelsea saying that we're going to slap you or anything like that, I think we can't. It's too early to tell. We don't even know if Bukayo Saka or Saliba are going to be available for that game. So it's too early to predict that game. But
I only think it's going to be a 1 or 2 goal game anyway.
One thing I will tell you is the confidence your fans and players will get. The confidence in your fans and your players will get from 3 successive wins. First time you've had 3 successive wins since March last year, bro. So you got to be happy.
It's been a while.
I just think that, listen, I was shocked. Like Chelsea, I thought, Lewis is going to be coming down here, spending time here. I was ready. I thought, wow. I thought, no way. I looked in the score. I was shocked, man, because I was watching Man United lose. That Staffy guy. So I had a choice either to watch United or Chelsea. And I decided, don't worry. Chelsea might get smoked, but I need to watch this United tears when I saw Onana make a mistake, But I just can't believe that Chelsea came back. And the thing is, I'm surprised, like our kid is their best player. Our kid, who we don't rate, is their best player.
No, who you don't rate.
You're the only City fan who doesn't rate him.
I don't rate him, Lewis.
You know why? You know why, Hamza? The only reason why you don't rate him, you're hurt. You didn't want him to leave. You were. This was your guy. You were holding.
You man was starting him in Super Cup finals, and you're saying your manager didn't rate him or your team didn't rate him.
We need to go back to that baby calm down video after the Super Cup.
No, trust me, us City fans is rarely I've met a City fan.
No, it's only you. Don't say us.
No, listen.
Don't speak for City fans, Hamza.
Listen, I was on the terrace and LB said that he rates
City fans. Us City fans.
So you're telling me when you're
the only City fan I've heard that doesn't rate him.
Tell them. If you rate Cole Palmer, tell us.
Pep never rates Cole Palmer. Why would he let him go then? Why did Pep let him go?
He lets anyone go.
Wait. So Pep?
No, he doesn't.
Pep doesn't rate Riyad Mahrez.
Yes, he does. Like, I've never seen anyone
who got him, ladies and gentlemen. We got him. Pep lets go of players he doesn't rate. So he doesn't rate Riyad Mahrez or Gundogan.
Riyad Mahrez is old.
No. We need to know this for later. Yes or no?
And Gundogan City captain.
He rates Mahrez, but Mahrez is already 33, and we're not going to get that million 30.
There you are.
Never.
There you are. As per usual.
That cash that you guys think that.
Hamza, why do you care everything about City? Can you tell us about Chelsea? Also, by the way, no one's spoken on Hazard yet.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised that Palmer, the way he's doing it at Chelsea, I'm shocked. And I'm thinking, what? I need them to give them Calvin Phillips next, because players like that, if they're balling at their level, listen. If you need Calvin Phillips, is another guy we're willing to sell you. So
you can't. It's not a level thing. It's you underrated Cole Palmer, and you were wrong on him.
I'm telling you now.
That's it.
I'm surprised how. And he scored and assisted. He's their best player. Enzo's not their best player. Ask him. Who's your best player? Who's your best player?
I don't know right now.
Huh?
I don't know right
No,
now.
who's the last 2 games? Who's been your best player? Who's been carrying you?
Who's been our best player? Caicedo.
Caicedo or Palmer?
Caicedo's been unbelievable, and no one's talking about his performances either. He's been superb the last
What
2
about
games.
Sterling?
Barely
You
put
know
a
why?
foot
Because
wrong.
it's against Fulham and
Brilliant.
and
Well,
Burnley.
he didn't play the Fulham game, but he was
What
brilliant
about
against
Sterling?
Burnley.
I rate Caicedo.
He was brilliant, but he's got to be consistent.
But
Do that every week.
He's been
Lewis,
better
you
than
know when people are gonna rave about Caicedo, if he does it against Arsenal, that's when people are gonna go like, "This guy's unbelievable." But
Yeah, a couple
you
free
have to be
PMs ain't
honest.
gonna notice.
This is typical Premier League. We're not gonna rate him for Burnley and for Fulham. It's when he performs against the big teams. That's when people.
Yeah, I
will
understand that.
wake up.
Listen,
You're gonna
I
say
rate
consistent. I
I've
say
said I
him. You
rate
could say
Caicedo.
Palmer. You could say a string of players.
Listen, I said Caicedo. I rate Caicedo highly. Like literally.
Hamza,
I'm
I see
now
what
highly.
you're doing.
Listen,
You're trying to waste
you
time.
heard me saying, yeah, I rate him highly than Rice because he's only 21, and I see the boy doing it at 21. I'm thinking, what the hell? And in fact, I rate him, but Palmer's the best player.
I mean, it's not. I'm not gonna go against that. He's been excellent too.
That's
I'm
what-
fine with that. Cole
So
Palmer's been just as good.
Last week he was calling
But
him
it's
dead
not
boy.
just been him. It's been a string of other players as well. Like we're not gonna act like he's carried
I
the team
need-
on his
I need
back.
to-
He's been a
listen.
big part of a team.
Caicedo is key, no doubt about it. But listen, I was surprised. Everyone here, no one predicted 4-1 to Chelsea. Even you, Lewis, you didn't predict 4-1.
I predicted 3-0.
You
got a
predicted
3-goal
3-0
swing.
Chelsea to Burnley.
Yeah, I predicted 3-0. I was
You-
like, it's the only game where we're gonna get 3 goals, so 3-0.
in terms-
And we always do well there. Like we've scored 3 or 4 goals nearly every time we go to Turf Moor, except one game. Like, it's probably our best away ground.
Disasi
Yeah.
looked okay. He looks very good. I was shocked.
Yeah. Disasi's been our best centre back.
Yeah, I'm shocked now. Now you told me this, I
I
remember.
told you last
Okay.
week he's a good
No, no.
player, and you've been
You told
skipping
me.
him, and you didn't
I told
listen.
you. I
Yeah.
thought Disasi is a disaster. That's what I called him. But I
Yeah,
watched
you
him
said
this game,
disaster.
he was
But that's
brilliant.
why.
Yeah.
That's why he's caught so much
But
But
slander
Lewis,
just
you've
'cause
got
he
your own
sounds like
fan base to
disaster.
blame for that. Your own fan base. Said that
Yeah,
as well.
I agree as
Yeah,
well.
Chelsea.
They've been ripping him
Chelsea fan
apart
base
for
online
any
is a
minor
mess.
thing. But then when I talk about how Thiago Silva's a bit too slow on the ball and it's impacting our build-up play, suddenly I've got an agenda. No, it's like
Speaking
it's
of
pros
having
and
an
cons.
agenda, first of all, W to Kyriakos in the chat. I'm gonna put up your super chats in a second. Speaking of having an agenda, there's a guy who retired today, Lewis. I don't want to spend too long talking about him, so just tell me your thoughts on the Hazard retirement before we get the guys' thoughts.
That's
Wow,
like one of the top 5 worst moments I've ever had waking up in my life.
Wow.
Literally just woke up at like midday and I saw Eden Hazard retired. The fuck? But when you deep it, it makes sense. Like he hasn't
Can I just confirm what Lewis is saying? He DMs me today going like, can we have a minute's silence for Eden Hazard? I'm like, bro, he ain't passed away. Like, he didn't pass away.
Oh, by the way, we didn't have the minute silence as well, and we'll probably speak about that another time. But still, the point that Eden Hazard, like, he was probably going to go. He rejected MLS offers, and I think he hadn't picked a club since the summer, to be honest. So he's kind of had one leg out the door, regardless. But still, in my opinion, the best left winger the Premier League's ever seen. Just don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened, and hopefully bring him back in an ambassadorial role or something for Chelsea in the future. But it's a shame it ended the way it did for him. But I got to see the best of him at Chelsea. So to me, that's a positive regardless.
Let me ask you a simple question. Where do you rank him amongst the best in the Premier League's history, all time?
Best left winger.
No, all time.
I mean, I'm sure he's on a top 10.
And I'm
Like,
gonna
there's a
name the
lot of
left
names
winger.
to put in there.
I'm gonna name the left
I'll put him
winger.
in top 10.
I'm gonna name the left winger.
You know what?
Ryan
You're humble.
Ryan Giggs.
Bro, we're talking about players
No,
who can
not
beat
all
their
of them.
man, not beat their woman. Please.
Ryan Giggs, Robert Pearce, Mark Overmars, who else?
Nope.
Mamma
Eden
mia.
Hazard.
Mane?
Clear of all of them.
Mane, because Mane is there, yeah. Who else?
I don't
Leroy Sané. But
We're
he-
going to say them over Hazard.
I tell you who's the best left winger in the whole. I believe. I even was gonna create that TikTok. The best left winger, I believe, and I'm gonna be not biased, yeah. And I think he's United's greatest player, Ryan Giggs. And I tell you why. Lewis, I'm telling you now. I saw this guy's peak here. This guy is dangerous.
But you know how strong is Arsenal. Yesterday saw the game against Wilson Park. They are exceptional, and Liverpool again. The mentalities continue there.
Listen, Hamza, I hear the Ryan Giggs point.
Oh my God.
Hamza, I hear the Ryan Giggs point, but listen to this.
Ryan Giggs was mad.
Eden Hazard was mad too.
Egal. Ryan Giggs is number 1 to me. Number 2 is Hazard. Number 3 is Pearce or Sadio Mane. I respect both of them. I respect all of them.
I just want to say
Ronaldo's name has not been
today proved to me that the younger generation didn't watch football before like the 2010s, because I was hearing takes that Eden Hazard is the best player in the Premier League, top 2 in the Premier League, top 5 in the Premier League. They're saying after Henry and Cristiano Ronaldo, Eden Hazard is there. And I just put out a thing where I was saying he's not top 10. And people were giving me mad backlash. I'm just saying, guys, there's been so many great players in the Premier League's history. Yes, Lewis, that could be your top 10. I'm not going to dispute that. But to the people who are saying Eden Hazard is the best ever Chelsea player, I don't think he is. I think, Lewis, you'd attest to saying at least Frank Lampard, John Terry, Drogba, one of those guys would be the best.
I think you could make the argument
he's the best
for them
Belgian
as well.
to play in the Premier League. He's not. Kevin De Bruyne is the best Belgian to play in the Premier League, if I'm not mistaken.
Nah,
right?
Hazard.
And then people are going to say he's the best winger. You know what? That is actually might be somewhat debatable, but there's wingers who produce more in Cristiano Ronaldo, in Mo Salah. Yeah. So no matter where you go,
but they were both surrounded by much better players.
They were
surrounded.
I don't want to sit here. I don't want to sit here and bash the guy. Congratulations to his retirement. He's a great player, but let's not overrate him, because that's where
I don't think anything like that's overrated. To be fair.
If we go back in history and we look at his actual performances, people say, you know what, he was a great player, he played well, but he was never on the level of Luis Suarez.
Brother, I think he still has the most man of the matches in Premier League history. I think he still has the most man of the matches in Premier League history, and he's been gone 4 years.
What? He can have the most man of the matches, but he doesn't have the most goals. He doesn't have the most assists. He doesn't have the most trophies.
Because Eden Hazard was more of a playmaker, and he was surrounded by poor forwards in his prime.
I'm not here to belittle Eden Hazard.
I understand, but it's contextualizing.
Lewis, your approach to it, I fully agree with. You could say, you know what, he's on the cusp of top 10. But to sit here and people tell me, Egal, you don't know what you're talking about. He's top 5. He's this, he's that.
No, like your opinion isn't a bad take. I'm not saying that. There's so many good players. I agree with you. It all depends on the way you see it. In my opinion,
he's the second best player.
In yours, he isn't.
Lewis,
I get
he's
that.
the second best player.
I don't think it's a bad take.
No, Lewis, let me
in the 2010s.
I think he's the best. 2010's best player
in the French league.
But again, it's close. It's tight. I get it.
In the French league, I've seen there's not many players who has taken French league by storm than Ronaldinho and Hazard. Like, basically. Now, I'm telling you now, that's a fact. Like, it's a fact. That's how, you know, I want an agenda of Hazard.
Okay, let me see if you're football heritage. Who would you say was the best player in the French league in the 2000s? There's only one correct answer, in my opinion.
Ronaldinho's number 1.
Wrong, in my opinion.
Yeah, Ibrahimovic.
Oh my
God.
No, that's 2010s.
2000s, like 2000 to 2010. Juninho, Leon, 7 league titles in a row.
Ronaldinho.
No.
I thought it was him, but I didn't know how much he won with Leon.
Ronaldinho is one of the greatest players of all time. If we're talking just League A.
Yeah, but Ronaldinho in 2 seasons won the hearts of mind in French football and the world football. Everyone was like, people used to type in YouTube, Ronaldinho's skill. Bro, he made PSG famous.
Hamza, there was no YouTube back then, bro. Why you see?
I love when YouTube was.
There was YouTube when he played for PSG. No, there wasn't.
Ronaldinho had the first video.
There was no YouTube when Ronaldinho played for PSG.
YouTube was the Jogo Bonito video. What are you talking about?
No, Ronaldinho. No. I'm not saying Juninho over Ronaldinho career or player or anything. I'm saying Juninho over Ronaldinho in the 2000s. That's it. Because the guy played 7 league titles in a row for Lyon, and he was the best player, bro, in the French league probably at the time.
Yeah, Juninho.
Anyways, why are we talking about Ronaldinho anyways? I thought we were talking about Hazard.
Yeah, talk to me about Hazard, Staffy, before we move on, because this Hamza fraud ain't going to get away with it any longer. Go on.
The YouTube started 1998.
No, YouTube started 2007, you fraud.
Hey, to be fair, I do want to be here for the Hamza clip.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll find the clips. I remember that clip. And Hazard,
I got clips for you too. Don't worry.
Listen,
you know what was there? 1998, Windows 98, Doom 95. We played on the computer.
Hamza,
Have some
We need
shame, Matthew.
Hamza. Why don't you talk about KDB?
I'm
Why are
gonna
you talking
send
about all
it.
these other guys?
I'm gonna send
He's
it
not
to
even the
you.
best Belgium in Premier League's history.
Can I speak, man?
Bro,
Can I speak?
Belgium voted Eden Hazard as the best Belgian player of all time.
And you
over
want to know
Kevin De
something?
Bruyne.
Premier
No,
League history, Kevin De Bruyne has a better Premier League legacy than Eden Hazard.
Yeah, I don't want to come to
He's
that.
got more league titles. That's fair enough. But
Can
as
I
a player,
speak?
Eden Hazard's
He's
still
been a better
better.
player.
He will be. He'll be.
No, I disagree.
No, but he will be when he retires. Fact. There's no doubt.
Okay, listen.
Legacy,
this
like
is
he's
a-
got 4 league titles. It's already done. I agree with you on that.
But Hazard, I'm not going to
Is
disrespect
he
him.
even Chelsea's best ever player?
No,
Yes,
Zola.
there's a very
Zola.
good argument for
No,
that.
he's not. Frank
Zola.
Lampard.
There is.
Lampard.
People would
JK
say
actually
Lampard,
called.
people say Zola too, but Eden Hazard's in that conversation.
Zola made Chelsea.
Okay,
So
speaking of Staffy, tell us your thoughts on Hazard before we move on.
I didn't like how Ronaldo was disregarded when we were talking about left wingers. The best left winger in Premier League history was Cristiano Ronaldo. The first step,
Hey, he played a lot
Wasn't
on
he a
the
right
right,
winger?
so I'm putting him there. Yeah, you can
No.
go on the right. Have that conversation with
He-
Salah and them, man. Hazard's got
No.
left.
He played more on the left. But anyways, Ronaldo's the best left winger in Premier League history. But right after him comes Eden Hazard. Eden Hazard
Ronaldo's a right winger.
is.
Ronaldo's built for Beckham.
And did he play right wing his whole career, Hamza?
Bro,
No,
he was
let
built
Staffy
as a
finish. Let
right
Staffy
winger.
finish.
As a
Hamza,
replacement.
khalas, after the show, I'm gonna go and check the stats and see how many official games he played on the left wing. Since we have to be that technical.
Ronaldo.
Hamza, I don't know what to tell you. Everyone back then, when Ronaldo was chopping off that left wing and scoring, no one was thinking of it as a right wing. Yes, his first year maybe or so, second year,
He went
when
to
was
as a
still a
striker.
kid. He was
By the
playing
way-
on the right, but then
No, I won't lie. He played a lot on the
By
right
the
for
way,
United.
Usam, congratulations. Salah won the debate. Salah won the debate.
Listen, I don't want to open up this can of
What-
worms now because me and Lewis gonna argue, but there's only
Staffy.
one guy who needs to be on the meal table. But anyway, let Staffy finish. Let Staffy land. Go on, Staffy.
Yeah, I just want to finish, man. I just want to say right after Ronaldo, for me, comes Eden Hazard. Eden Hazard is the best Belgian, in my opinion, to play in the Premier League. Yes, maybe De Bruyne has more trophies. I get that. But Eden Hazard was on a different level. To me, I don't care how many trophies he's had compared to... I swear he has 2-3 league titles, Hazard, if I'm correct.
2
maybe
league
three?
titles.
Is it 2? Okay.
2.
2 league titles. Listen, to me, just watching this guy, it was. I never liked watching Chelsea, but just watching Eden Hazard as a player was absolutely amazing. He is the best Belgian to play in this league. He doesn't have the most trophies, but to me, I think he's the best Belgian to play in this league. He's always carried his country over De Bruyne when De Bruyne wasn't doing it for them. This guy was coming on and carrying the team. Listen, he retired early. It's a shame. You know, we all know he was lazy. We all know he wasn't serious at training. You know, and when you compare him to other players that work hard and train hard, you know, this is what happens. You know, you retire early. It sucks. We would have loved to watch him more in his prime, but, you know, he went to Madrid and we all know what happened. But, you know, respect to him, respect to his career. Congrats on his career. One of the best players, in my opinion, to ever play in this league. And will always be remembered for how great he was. Is he the best player in Chelsea history? I'm going to give the respect to the Chelsea fans to decide on that one because they know their players more. But he is definitely, in my opinion, at least top 3 when it comes to that conversation for Chelsea players. And as I said, after Ronaldo, who did a 3-peat and won a Champions League and a Ballon d'Or playing for United, that's the only reason he's ahead of Hazard. Other than that, Hazard to me was absolutely phenomenal.
Hamza, if you're on a space, I will come to that space and make sure they gulag you right now. Just telling you, because there's City section about to start. So let me just read out the super chats. Big up Staffy. He says, Kyriakos, big up the panel. I think I speak for everyone when I say we're ready for the barbecue. Egal, cook. Oh, you best believe Hamza about to get cooked because he's slandered all of our clubs. So if you think we're about to sit up here and listen to his shit without giving it back, then you are mistaken. Big up to you, Kyriakos. Big up to Kyriakos, hold that Staffy, who says, Hussam, big up for giving the people the contact when we need the most, the content when we needed the most. We need more of the American accent. Thanks. Oh my God, thanks, Kyriakos. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for all the support. Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing to This Is Football. Big up to you guys, man. Sorry. This is soccer. So big up to you, man. Man, like Kyriakos. Allergy says, imagine being an Islamic preacher and supporting the most satanic club in the Premier League stuff. I can't take Mufti seriously anymore. All love, Staffy. Big up to you, Allergies, man. What a guy. What a super chat as well, man. Big up to you, Allergies. Big up to the football club who says, Hamza to Man City is what Thai is to Arsenal. Yo, that's a
No
bio.
way, man. Heritage.
Bio. You get me, blood? That's a bio. But
Thai He's a legend.
Big up Ty.
Big up
Ty.
time.
Anyway.
Every time.
Big up to Felipe, who says Egal is spitting here. Hazard is a great player. When I hear top 5 Premier League players, he gets overrated. Salah, clear Egyptian king over Burger King. That's coming from a Newcastle fan as well, so we can't even say there's bias there. But listen, comparison is the killer of all joy.
Eden Hazard is bigger than your club.
Say,
Respect.
thank you to Eden Hazard.
Quoting
and not
Leas.
thank you to Salah. Yeah,
Oh, is that Leah's quote? Big up Leah's.
What's Leah's quote?
The comparison is killer of all joy.
No, that's not Leah's quote. That's a quote from history of mankind. But look at this. How you credit Leah's for a regular?
What do you think about performance? Why?
He's trying to get the excuse number 1, guys.
Hey, last
He
time I
spoke to
met
AFTV 20 years ago.
last time I met Ty, I was bantering this guy's man. I used to humiliate Ty. Yeah, I was like, he was disappointed. This is the day we gave you a teta. That's the day.
You know what? Hamza, I just gave Hussam a link to a video. I think that's the best way to intro.
Never forget where you came from.
The next part
Never
of the
forget
show.
where you came from.
And
Never
you're
forget
finished.
who-
Yeah, we are
Finished.
gonna play it in a second. So, Hamza, stick around, Hamza. Huh? Stick around. Make sure you're not
We
on
got
a
clips
space,
for you.
because I will cook you if you go off camera again. Big up to you, Felipe. Thanks for the super chat. Hamza, you're my guy, but gigs over Hazard stinks, says AJ. AJ is a City fan as well. Fair enough. Opinions are opinions.
Wow.
Big up to Naveed, who says Hamza's disgrace. How can you not mention CR7?
Because I
By
thought
the
he
way,
was bought as a
CR7 did play
right
mostly
winger.
on the right. Yeah,
Yeah,
he did.
That's why.
CR7
He was
did
bought
play
as a
mostly.
Beckham replacement because they missed out Ronaldinho. This
Yeah,
football heritage. You'll never get that anywhere else.
Big up to you, Naveed. When Salah retires, he won't get this hype. Hazard greater than. First of all, I don't know what world you guys live into, in which you're saying Salah won't get this hype, bro. Salah like has the hype of a whole region on the entire planet. Like, first of all, that's where you need to like.
Yeah, I
chill,
won't lie.
because-
That prop's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, that prop's gonna be crazy. Like all the MENA region, Middle East and North Africa, that's like 300 million people right there. As soon as Salah retires, when talking about they won't hype him, bro, they're probably you're gonna see videos on all the Nilesat channels. You get me? Big up Nilesat. Big up to Abu Bakr says, as much as I hate Man United, Nani must be in the convo. The guy was a beast in his prime. I think
Nani
Nani
was
is
the
more
right
like
winger.
a streets won't forget baller / maybe like how can I say this? How do they say that? Cult hero, maybe? Like not. I don't think he's in the Hazard bracket per se.
He's not a United legend, but he's a United hero for sure, and he'll always be
Yeah.
remembered for the performances he put. And he was more.
Would
of a
you
right
say he's in the
winger.
Hazard bracket?
No, he could have been, like talent-wise, yeah, he could have been, but he hasn't. Like you can't sit there and be like, Nani took us to a league title. That's why he's not in this combo. Was he a very good player in a very good team? Yes, but he wasn't on
Okay.
that level.
Big up to Chike
I got
Auto
20%, so I'm going
LLC.
bouncing a bit.
No problem. There was JJ Okocha before Ronaldinho. He gave Ronaldinho time to shine when he moved to the Premier League. He was the only player who humiliated Oliver Kahn. Even Brazilians respect him. I mean, JJ Okocha is definitely one of the legends of football, full stop. And if we're talking about dribbling and aesthetics and stuff like that, then JJ Okocha is absolutely elite when it comes to that as well. So he passes the eye test as well. And he's one of the most phenomenal players we've seen play football. So, yeah. Speaking of phenomenal, 650 of you in here. Make sure you guys are liking the video. Make sure you guys are subscribing. Meet us at halfway line. 300 plus likes. Everyone right now, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Big up Fatur, Allergies, Kyriakos, Chaik, Abu Bakr, Naveed, AJ, Felipe, the football club for the super chats. Big up to you guys. Slap that like button right now. Subscribe to This Is Football. Keep getting involved in the chat. This is one of your favorite shows all week to watch. I've been asked, are we going to do A-listers about 700 different times? And now we go to the loser of the week. Gabriel Martinelli, you know, scored the winner for Arsenal. Let's just hear what Hamza had to say pre-game.
We beat these guys. They couldn't even beat Lons. We'll beat them easy.
We beat these guys. We couldn't beat Lons. But guess what? They came to the Emirates, who he says, oh, easy, 2 every time. But bro, no Bukayo Saka, no problem. He came to our place. Our David Raya didn't face one shot. One shot he had to save. He made 0 saves. Manchester City got neutralized that day. And you're sitting here, you're upset. Hamza's gonna start making excuses. We're gonna have to count how many excuses he makes. But Bukayo Saka wasn't there. One of our best players. and we still beat you. On top of that, we held Erling Haaland. I spoke about the week before. I think we found a solution on how to hold Erling Haaland down, cut the supply line. That's exactly what we did. I told you what was going to happen. You said, oh, we're going to find a way. This doesn't happen. Rodri has been gone for 3 games. Is it a coincidence you lost all 3 of those games? You talk to me about missing players before the game, getting your excuses in. By the way, guys, Hamza, before the game, said he's missing 6 out of the 11 players that played last season at the Emirates. I didn't know transferring out players meant you're missing them. I didn't know selling players meant you're missing them. I didn't know Gundogan and Riyad Mahrez were on the injury list. This is the kind of excuses he's coming out with before the game. On top of that, I'm just going to go through a list of things that he said to me after the Tottenham game. He said to me that, you know what, Tottenham bossed you. Well, did you boss us? You had more possession at times. Did you boss us? You had more possession. You didn't do nothing. You had 4 chances the whole game. 2 of them were from defenders. The other 2 were pop shots from Julian Alvarez. And you want to know something? He's going to speak about the deflected goal. It doesn't matter. We needed this. Mentality-wise, we needed this. You said we're scared. You said we're scared. Did that look like a team that was scared? Did that look like a team that didn't care? Hamza, victim mentality is the thing you always speak about. In the last 48 hours, I have never heard you play the victim more. I've never heard you act like people should feel sorry for you more. I've never heard you in my life speak the way you spoke. You had the audacity to come after me on the football terrace after the show and say, you didn't win. We gave you the win. What do you mean you gave us the win? Did we score the goal ourselves or did you give it to us? Did we give you any chances to actually score? Or were you neutralized? Like, Hamza, I want you to come here today, be humble, understand that it was a close game, and you know what? We played it to our strengths because we were not going to be in a shootout. You have better forwards than us. We have a better defense and a midfield. Controlled the game, and we beat you the only way we could. And that's what we did. And you're going to sit here. You're going to make all your excuses. I'm just going to rebuttal after you make your excuses because I feel like I'm done cooking right now. The rest is going to marinate.
And Hamza has to marinate because he ain't gonna speak now. That's not how it works, brother. Lewis, tell me your thoughts on Arsenal City. You're gonna speak last in this section because you lost. So hold that. Go on, Lewis.
I'm disappointed, first and foremost, because I expected you to win. I thought this was going to be easy. This is meant to be one of your training grounds. You go to the Emirates and you pick up 3 points. It's as simple as. And you gave them too much respect. You didn't get Kovacic sent off, which was lucky, and then you played like you were down to 10 men anyway. It was like protect the point. The same thing I ripped Pochettino for. You are Manchester City. I'm meant to be relying on you to stop these dickheads from touching the league title, and this is what you bring to the Emirates. Shame upon Manchester City as a club, a label, and as an institution. And shame on you, Hamza. That's all. Sorry.
By the way,
he
should have been down to 10 men. If it wasn't for the corrupt referees that also are also employed by a league in Dubai, like, what kind of conflict of interest is this? I'm not saying City are the problem. I'm saying the referees are a big issue in the Premier League, and we got to find out how is Malagusto getting sent off, but Kovacic is not even getting a yellow card for 2 challenges that are the exact same.
Fact.
Forget it.
Staffy. Remember all those shows where Hamza cooked you when United lost, Staffy? You cannot do the I love Hamza thing anymore. You have to be honest.
He literally goes like
spam
this
shame in the comments. I want shame in the comments.
Yeah, I literally done this.
Hamza. Let me put this mic in front of me right now.
I can't hear you, Staffy. I can't hear you.
No, I'll cook right now. Wahda. No, I'm just trying to gather my thoughts together because Hamza, disappointment. I mean, you want to sit here and tell me stuff. You got lucky with McTominay this, McTominay that. We're not even talking about United right now. It's not even about United. It's about you running your mouth. And did you guys see Hamza trying to do the gritty on my channel? First of all, it's the most robotic gritty I've ever seen in my life. It was broken. Everything was wrong with it. It was worse than the City performance. He looked crazy going like this. I don't know what this was. This definitely wasn't the gritty. But he was trying to do something on my show, and it didn't work. The same way Haaland was trying to do something against Saliba, and it didn't work. My guy got bodied. just like you're getting bodied right now. You know, you remember that clip when he got bodied by Saliba and just fell on the floor? That's about to be Hamza. Hamza, that's 3 domestic defeats in a row. Okay? 3. You know who didn't lose 3 in a row this season? Look at this. What is this? Put it in the middle. What is this? What is this? Hamza?
Oh no, that's Hamza doing the gritty.
That's some dinosaur dance.
That's
He looks
more like a
T-Rex.
giddy.
Let me try
He
make
looked
it a
like
bit
T-Rex.
clearer for the audience.
Oh my god, you froze as you're doing it. Anyways, we all get that idea. Look at this. The guy looked like a T-Rex. I don't know what this is. They amputated his arms. But listen, Hamza, 3
He
domestic
was doing
defeats
the
on the row.
Pickford, not the Doku.
He looked like Pickford. Look at the T-Rex. 3 domestic defeats in a row, Hamza. I don't even have 3 domestic defeats in a row, and I'm shit. You know, so you're sitting here showing me that you rely on one player heavily, and the minute he's not there, you're not winning. 3 defeats in a row, Hamza, and you're saying I'm here just visiting. Hamza, it looks like you're getting a permanent room here. That guest room is turning into Hamza room. We're about to add all this, your decorations and stuff, and make it your own room. You know, we'll customize it to Twitter space. We'll even put a mute button for you so you can feel at home. You know, this guy, bro. This guy comes every week and he runs his mouth. Okay, your star player Hamza had 0 XG. How does Scott McTominay have more XG than Erling Haaland? And by the way, this guy you're talking about Ballon d'Or, and if he doesn't win it, it's a scam. No. Maybe we were scammed thinking that he is a Ballon d'Or nominee, because every big game so far, this guy's not doing anything. In 2 games, maybe we don't even have to worry about him. I'm gonna call Ten Hag and be like, yo, don't worry about him. Worry about the other players. This guy doesn't score in big games. Just put Saliba on Varane's jersey back there. He's gonna get scared and he's not gonna do anything. And it's easy. That's it. We locked him up. You know, Hamza, unfortunately, you run your mouth a lot. And this is why you have to serve your time. Because you earned the spot that you're in right now. Sitting here saying these guys couldn't be lungs, we're gonna cook them. And 3 games in a row, you couldn't cook anyone. You know, to have one player out, granted, listen, he's a great player, one of the best, probably the best DM in the world. But the almighty Pep Guardiola can't have a replacement for him, can't have someone on the bench for him. You know, selling Gundogan, selling Mahrez, selling all these players, you know, buying Baby Doku, the one that's doing the gritty. This is the gritty, apparently, to you. You know, what's his name? Mateus Nunez. You know, I'm not sure Hamza Kovacic. I mean, he should have even have been on the pitch, but he failed his audition. It's looking, Hamza, like the way you picked up this team so much since you won the treble and basically acted like you guys don't really, like the backup that you guys did in the summer was good enough. It's looking like it's all false. It looks like you're struggling with 1 or 2 players out. You know, when Egal was complaining about his best center back being injured last season and bottled the league, you didn't let him breathe. You were like, no, I'm not taking that excuse. But here you are here with Rodri, 3 games, granted one of them was in the cup, 3 games, 3 defeats. So I'm not sure, Hamza, if you overrated your team, if this is a slap back a little bit to reality that, you know, for once Pep Guardiola did not back his team properly in the summer. Maybe he overrated some of these players. Maybe Baby Doku is not really what you thought he would be. Maybe Mateus Nunez is not really 60 million like you thought he would be. Maybe Kovacic wasn't a steal after all, as you thought he would be. You know, so
maybe
it's a good.
Rice.
It's just a good, you know, slap in the face for Hamza to come back to reality and know that, you know, Pep Guardiola is not, you know, invincible. He's not a manager that never gets anything wrong. You know, you were talking to me about doing a 4-peat. But right now, Hamza, if this continues and you don't have proper backup to your team whenever you lose someone to suspension or injury, there might not be no 4-peat. You know, so we can sit here and make fun of McTominay all you want and all that stuff. But today the party's for you, Hamza. It's the Hamza party today. All the food that the neighbor serves you, your neighbor gave us all food. We all ate before we came here. This is why we have energy for you. So you better go talk to your neighbor. You're going to see 4 empty trays. That's the food they gave us to give us the energy to come out here and cook you. You know, so I think it's time for you to answer for your crimes, Hamza.
No. Whoa.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry.
Jump in, bro.
I'm sorry.
Hello?
Just right now, You can go
Yeah,
first. I just mean
exactly.
My
something.
because
guy,
Ustad's
you.
here,
My guy,
Ustad's
you.
here. Hold that. On mute. Go on mute. You speak last.
You dropped
You
some
speak last
shit.
because you lost. You
You
speak
drew
last. Because you see, I was there.
Oh
I
my
was
God.
mediating. Hamza, you go on mute. The city section you lost, you speak last. This is the rules of A-listers.
Hamza,
How
I
many
gave you the
weeks
rule
has
book.
Lewis spoken last? How many
I
weeks
gave
has
him the
Staffy
rule book.
spoken last? Let's not do this now. It doesn't change when it's you.
Wait, hold on.
So now,
Hassan, let me just say something. When
Go
me
on.
and Lewis moved to the top row because we're consistently down there, we actually, after we clean the apartment before we leave a manual on how to run the bottom row. So Hamza, I don't know if you ignored it, but if you go, you're gonna see on the table there's a little manual from Staffy and Lewis on how to operate when you're bottom row. And clearly the rule says you're last to speak.
I'm not used to being here.
We'll get used to it then because
I
we're
need
gonna
Get
to
used to it, brother.
2 weeks running. Get
because
used to it.
that's 2 in a row.
Get
Egal,
used
you're
to
gonna
it,
be here in
brother. Get
April,
used to it.
May. You're gonna be here April, May for 4 weeks.
You're finished. You're finished. You're finished. You're finished. Wallahi, you're finished. Wallahi, you're finished.
Hey, I'm not there right now, am I? So calm down.
Shout out Muhammad
Maybe
Hijab.
calm
And
down.
speaking of, shout out troops as well, because I was doing, first of all, comments. We have 800 people here. This prime entertainment you don't get elsewhere. So ram the likes up right now. Hit that like button. Yalla. Now, Mr. Hamza, when we done the preview, oh, I'm going to sleep easy. I have Arsenal tomorrow. I'm a Manchester City fan. We don't have excuses. We don't use excuses. Now when it's his turn to speak, I must see how many excuses he's going to bring me. Oh, Rodri was out. Rico Lewis, 18-year-old midfielder. I don't care. I don't care. Arsenal didn't have Saka. Martinelli didn't start. Hey, Martinelli didn't start. Saka didn't start, and they still beat you.
Partey didn't
Mr.
start.
Erling Haaland. You know, I just want to
Shame upon you, Hamza. Shame.
Shame. Spam shame in the chat after you like us.
I'll never forget this.
Lemza.
If-
So disappointed
One
in you,
second,
man.
Hamza, you don't speak in this section until you.
These have
Till
been
it's your
taking
turn.
easy on you, know.
You know, Hamza posted a TikTok that it's a shame if Erling Haaland doesn't win Ballon d'Or. No, it's a shame if he wins it. Lionel Andres Messi got more ability in his left testicle than Haaland has in his whole body. This guy could not even control the ball. How do you have 0 XG? You couldn't even try a shot. You couldn't even turn and take a shot at Raya. Raya could have had Shisha in that game. One save he made. One shot on target. Manchester City, ladies and gentlemen, since 2010, this is the lowest shots on target they have ever had. One shot on target. You know what since 2010 means? Let me explain to you what since 2010 means. It means since Pep Guardiola first joined, since Pellegrini, since Mancini, we're going back all the way to Mark Hughes days. Mark Hughes days is the last time they had one shot. Mark Hughes. By the way, 3/4 of the chat probably don't even know who the hell Mark Hughes is. He was Manchester City manager, managed Stoke City after that. They don't know.
By the way,
he managed in like
by the way,
2008, something like that.
Hamza.
Since 2010. One second. I'm going to give Arsenal credit because Saliba and Gabriel. You know, Saliba, after he went home, he took out his wallet. He took out his car keys. He took out a big cyborg from his pocket. This is why later on this month, inshallah, we're going to have the Ballon d'Or. Obviously, I will be there, inshallah, with my suit, ready for the Ballon d'Or ceremony. Lionel Andres Messi is going to win the Ballon d'Or. And don't let any City fan or Professor Hamza try to convince you that Erling Haaland deserves it. You know, if Messi was on the pitch yesterday, Messi plays in Inter Miami now, right? If he was on his pitch right now, in his big age, at least he would have controlled the football. At least he would have created the chance. Hell, he would have at least tried to shoot on the goal, shoot on the target. Next up, I'm mid-flow. I'm so mad. Next up, Phil Foden. Hello, Phil Foden. Hello, Mr. Philip Foden. It's your time to rise. It's your time to shine. Rodri's not there. KDB's not there. Rise up, Phil. Rise up, Phil. The whole world is watching.
Cole Palmer clear.
This is the most watched game. This is the most watched game. Hey, Cole Palmer scored against Arsenal. Foden didn't. Most watched
Uncomfortable
game.
conversations.
People in the Premier League all sat around. There's a guy in Malaysia. He woke up at 2 a.m., 3 a.m. to watch that football game. Phil Foden, step up. Nothing. Nada. Nothing. Nothing on the football pitch, Mr. Philip Foden. Absolutely nothing. And also, Hamza calls Jack Grealish the English Luis Figo. Last I remember, Luis Figo wasn't sat on the bench, didn't even make an appearance. didn't even make an appearance. 100 million of the King's finest did not even come on the pitch. And the guy who came on the pitch, Baby Doku, I'm telling you right now, Sam, he's better than Saka. He's better than Saka. He's supposed to be this unbelievable.
Just to
dribbler.
say, I'm
All
on
the
5%.
aesthetically pleasing merchants
Sorry,
love it.
Sorry, Sam. I got a bounce. I'm on 5%. But
No worries.
big
no
up
worries.
everybody.
Big up to you,
And Hamza, do better. Do better,
Shame.
please. Big up,
Shame.
guys.
Big up to you, man. Lewis's channel is in the description. Anyway, as I was saying, Jeremy Doku, he's better than Saka, Sam. He's better than Saka. I'm telling you. He attempted 6 dribbles. He made 0 of them. 0 out of 6 dribbles. As a matter of fact, Ben White, who is a centre back playing right back, nutmegged him. Arsenal and Mikel Arteta, who this guy calls Pep Guardiola's cone man, locked up Manchester City, locked up Erling Haaland, locked them up, and they deserve to win that game. And now let's talk about the consistency, because people don't want to be consistent sometimes. Kovacic should have been sent off. This should have been 11 versus 10. I don't want to smear this game by talking about referees because the better team won in the end, but Kovacic shouldn't even have been on the pitch. And once again, we go again talking about PGMOL and referees in a big game. Why? Because they can't make high pressure decisions. And this fraud right here has the audacity to go like, the first one wasn't like Curtis Jones because it wasn't on the ankle. The second one was a yellow. It was Jones and Jota, both in the same moment. This guy last week told me Jones was a red and Jota was stupid. Okay, Kovacic was stupid. They should have sent him off. So he doesn't address that. Your play. So now Hamza's under 2 choices. This is 2 things he can do. Number 1, he either has to admit he's Rodri FC, and Rodri is the guy that carries his football club, and basically the entire rest of the team, he has to stop propping. So from now, if he uses the Rodri excuse, ladies and gentlemen, focus with me. If he uses the Rodri excuse, he cannot prop any other City player. I don't want to hear Grealish prop, or Foden prop, or Haaland prop, or Alvarez prop. All of them are shit, apparently, if the excuse is Rodri or Rico was playing DM. Because I didn't hear Egal making excuses because his best player, Saka, didn't start. Martinelli didn't start. Who started that game? Trossard, Eddie Nketiah. Eddie Nketiah had a better performance than Erling Haaland. This is the guy I'm supposed to give Ballon d'Or to. Eddie Nketiah looks better than you on the pitch. Eddie Nketiah looks better than you on the pitch. Eddie Nketiah, I'm supposed to give you a Ballon d'Or. Call you the best player on earth. Are you mad? Manchester City deserve this. And now, this actually, Hamza saying he isn't used to being here. Well, last 3 games played in England. Lost to Wolverhampton Wanderers. Big up the Korean guy. Lost to Newcastle. Up the tunes. Lost to Arsenal Football Club. Don't you dare, Hamza, make it 4 in a row, because after the international break, it's Brighton. And we all know Brighton ain't easy. If you make it 4 in a row, if you make it 4 in a row, then me and you, we're going to have an even stronger conversation. I said it at the start of the season. Arsenal going to win the league, and I said City ain't winning the league this season. And now you've seen proof with your very own eyes. One injury. One injury. Is this not the Liverpool section? When we get to Liverpool, Brighton, you can ask me. When we get to Liverpool, Brighton, you can ask me. When we get to Liverpool, Brighton,
excuse.
Yeah, this has nothing to do with Liverpool. When we get to Liverpool, Brighton, you can ask.
How can you trust the manager of a club?
Big up Arsenal. Can I have Hamza? You don't speak the City section. You speak last. Winter Surfer. Listen, I'm a man of the people. Winter Surfer, DM me on Twitter right now. I'll send you the link. So anyway, as I was saying, you get me. Credit to Mikel Arteta. Credit to Arsenal's defense. Locked up one of the strongest attacks in the league. Credit to Declan Rice. And when this guy gets to speak about Declan Rice, don't let him fool you. He made a TikTok. Dad is home. Dad is home. Thank you for all the comps, Arsenal fans. Declan Rice is going to come to Manchester City. I bet this guy had all his essays run. He had an essay written. Rico Lewis played better than Declan Rice. Rico Lewis played better than Declan Rice. Declan Rice was the best midfielder on that entire pitch. And he deserved to win. And Arsenal deserved to win that game. Now you can speak, Hamza.
Let me just first remind Arsenal fans for something. I got a video here. I just want to play, as you played my video.
But you cannot play with music, huh? No music.
Oh, no.
What's the relevance? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, what does this have to do with the game?
What's the relevance? Hamza, you're showing us nothing.
We beat you 5.
So
Let me go back
And?
to 1 second.
you
Wait,
beat
so
us
if Staffy
5-0.
beats me,
Oh,
all I
you're
have to do is
shit.
we beat you
I'm
7?
not used to losing to Arsenal. Is it a shame? Yeah. Put my hand up. What a shame. What a
Talk
pathetic.
about this game. Don't deflect. Talk about
What
this
a
week.
joke. What a joke. What a joke. A team that I lost 8 years in a row. I beat 8 years in a row. I beat them 33-5. 33-5. I don't fear them. I came to this game disrespecting Arsenal. Looking down to a team. Why? Why should I respect them? Why should I respect
People saying
them?
you exposed that
No,
it's empty head. Is that
No,
what
I'm just
happened?
telling you how.
So
Why
you're
should
showing
I
how naive you were. Continue.
Why should I have respected a team that have beaten 8 years in a row, 12 games in a row? Egal, would you respect that team? Would you be scared of that team? If you no, be honest, would you be scared of that team before the game? Yes or no?
I would be.
Guess what? It's 33-6 now. All that with an L attached to your name.
Listen, records. 1 second. If you want me to speak, I'll speak. But records are meant to be broken, and we broke that record. I don't know why you care.
1 second. So to me, listen, what a shame. Yeah, what a shame. I came to that.
What's
game,
a shame?
To lose to you guys? It's a joke.
Okay.
We've lost to Leeds United relegated side. I've lost to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has dunked on Pep Guardiola. It didn't take him many years to dunk on. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer probably watching this channel and look at you and say, "What a joke, Egal. Have some shame. Yeah, have some shame, Egal. Yeah." Ole Gunnar Solskjaer dunked on me, son, at my home. Not even anywhere else. Ask Staffy knows it. Staffy, how much did you beat me? 3-1. You stopped winning me the league. Once I was 1-0 up and Pogba. Remember?
That was during Jose, but we beat you guys.
Jose
like
as well.
3
Oh,
times.
Jose, big up Jose.
By the way, the chat are saying we want Winter Surfer, and you know what we do on the A-listers? We deliver. So joining us on the channel right now, tag team partner of Kervin Lewis. Big up, Lewis. Man like the Winter Surfer. Big up to you.
Big
sir.
up, Winter Surfer.
You are surfer.
Am I gonna be roasted again?
No. It depends. It depends if we say dumb shit or not, what we'll say.
Hey,
but you can carry on. Carry on.
I heard there was a
Slap the like button for Winter Surfer right now. Surfer, can you please get at them?
Smash
Because
that.
the likes are like.
I'm just saying. I heard there was an all you can eat buffet, and you invite the fat man. So let's do this. That's what we do.
Don't lie in this game, man.
Tomorrow we start the diet. Today we
Let's do
Yo,
this.
let Hamza bury himself. Go ahead, Hamza.
I'm ready.
To me, I'm embarrassed I lost to Arsenal Football Club. Yeah. Now basically you got 6 man against me. 6 man you brought to the show. I'll never forget it. It's historic. It's never happened to any other club. You have to bring 6 guys to take me down. Not 5. You see, that's easy. Not 4, sorry. No, 5. What am I talking about?
Are those the 6 guys missing from your starting 11? I just want to know.
So at the end of the day, Sam, how are we? Approaching the game, no one knew that Pep's tactics. I never knew what he was going to do. Yeah?
Who has music on, you guys?
Oh, yeah. And then basically...
Playing music,
Easy there.
Yeah. I basically had...
That was me, my fault.
Yeah.
I was playing the violins for Hamza. Yo, you know what? My mic be lying to me. Every time my mic says I'm on mute, but it's not on mute. It's time for a new mic, man. Yo, what's up to Staffy TV, bro? I need some new equipment here. Oh my god!
Imagine you muted it to fart and it didn't mute.
Yeah, I know something funny. Omar on my show yesterday, we were doing pro clubs. He went to the bathroom and he noticed his controller was on. We just heard him take a piss and flush.
God, Hamza. Hamza, you can talk for 10 hours if you want, but don't deflect.
So
talk to me about the 90 minutes.
No, okay. To me,
guys, don't let him deflect. I'm telling you.
We never saw. I never predicted. I said one thing. I don't know who my lineup is.
You said 2-0. You said 2-0.
One second. I'll tell you what. Yeah,
you did predict a score.
Yeah,
you said 2-0.
Easy. I'll come back to that.
And what happened? You lost.
1 second. So we should have scored by Ake. Ake should have scored.
What?
Yeah.
He didn't even get it on target.
Bro, he missed an open goal. What are we doing?
It wasn't an open goal. Saliba stopped
him. Goal.
Hamza, Saliba stopped him. Saliba stopped him. He shied it.
Alvarez should have scored.
Sophia calling you out.
Vardio should have scored. And guess what? We had 3 clear chances. You had 0 clear chances. You needed a deflected goal.
Excuse
You're
me.
coming here, shameful. At least Hussam, at least Wolves played
Hamza.
and they scored that open. Like, yo, an empty goal, no deflected goal. Wolves scored, Hussam. Look, this is the team to Wolves. Wolves scored a clear, no deflected goal. Wolves scored straight, 2 goals clear. This guy, no, name me a clear chance you had before that deflected goal.
By the way, Hamza, let me ask you a question. Did my goalkeeper make a save? Did my goalkeeper make a save?
No, let's go back to that.
Name a
Did my
Raya save
goalkeeper
right
make a
now.
save?
Name one Raya
Because you
save.
missed the open chance.
Did my goalkeeper make a save?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
they
name a
missed
Raya
the
save.
open
I dare you. Go on.
Raya
Hamza,
save.
outside of the Rice clearance, you didn't have a shot on target.
Yeah,
He's
you
not
didn't have a
lying
shot.
when he says that.
Vadio
Haaland
passed-
had 0 XG.
One second.
0.
Vadio passed Raya. He was going on goal. Yeah. Alvarez, he was lucky. Yeah. His net saved him. His outer net saved him. And Ake, he got saved because Ake mishit it. It's a place, bro.
Ake skied it.
Oh, I am scoring that goal. The Raya that they bought from Ramsdale.
Hamza, Egal, are you writing down the excuses? We need a count.
Wallah is on 7.
One second. They were shitting their pants.
I can't wait
In
for
that
Egal to
game.
bring out the notepad as
One
well
second,
because I
one
know he
second.
wrote down the notes.
Raya was misplaced.
You remember the Jericho, the list of Jericho? We have the list
We
of
came there.
You made the list.
Hamza,
One
you
second.
just made the
We came
list.
there. We came there.
Yeah, can you name one Raya save? Name one Raya save. If you name one Raya save, you're right. Go on. Name me one Raya save. Yalla.
What, a proper save or a proper shot on target?
Can you name me the Raya save? It cannot be an easier question than this.
Save is it me? I'm not.
One Raya save.
He
Simple.
passed Raya, man. He should have saved it. What a disgrace that they didn't even get on target. What a shame. Listen, at the end of the
So
day,
you're counting the Declan Rice careers as a Raya save.
they never had some. There was no clear chance. Ask him. 0 clear. Arsenal Football Club. You bought all those players. Yeah. Last year we gave you 1 shot on target. This time you only needed a deflected goal in your own home. In your own home with City players missing, major City players. 50% of those players did not play that played you last time. Yeah, 50%. I don't make excuses. Not 1, not 2, not 3. But
You're
when
making
it's 5,
excuses right now.
when it's
You're
5
literally making
starting
excuses as we
Yeah,
speak.
you
I
just
don't
had
make
it 4 more by
excuses, but
counting.
it's
starting
50%.
line of players that we lost, yeah, and we did not get. We lost 5 key men warriors.
You're making excuses.
But I'm still good enough to beat you. We shaked you. You needed a deflected goal to beat us. No doubt about it, bro. Pep has mocked your football club. He played
Hamza, we
Bernardo
neutralized
left back
you.
last season, and this side he
Hamza.
played a young 18-year-old as a right back to match your 105 million. And when you're a special player,
And
it
you
costs
couldn't match
105
him.
million. And
Yeah, you
no,
couldn't match him.
He wasn't. Oh my!
Also, where was your £100 million player? Why was he on the bench?
What do you mean? He wasn't fit. He wasn't fully fit.
Oh, he wasn't fit. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a
He's not.
lie.
Listen, he's not fully fit. Everyone knows Grealish
That's
is
a lie.
not fully fit.
That's a lie.
Hamza, you
You
spent
cannot call him
107
English Luis Figo and he can't play against Arsenal.
Let me
You
state
cannot
some
lie.
facts here.
But he's
Let's
dunked
state
on
some
Arsenal.
facts.
He always dunks on Arsenal.
Because
He
Hamza
only-
likes to remind
he
me.
plays because
If he always dunks on Arsenal, why didn't he play?
because
Yeah,
he's
why
not-
didn't he come on then?
He dunks on you.
By
He's
the
your-
way,
ADB was him.
Hamza, you are absolutely deflecting. I want to see waffles. in
Hamza's
the
Brazilian
chat.
and I'm a white
I need
woman.
to see waffles in the chat because Hamza, you're just waffling. Waffles in the chat, please. First things first. To say you're missing 50% of your players from last season, please stop deflecting about players you sold. Also, talking about Rico Lewis. Rico Lewis didn't do nothing. He actually didn't do nothing. Bernardo
good.
Silva was the deep line
looked
playmaker.
great.
What was Kovacic and Rico Lewis doing for
They
the
got
90
the
minutes?
IG, man.
Because they asked Bernardo Silva, who's supposed to be one of your more attacking players, to do their midfield job. Then we go to your attack. Bro, 2 defenders from a set piece are your only chances the whole game. Julian Alvarez's strikes were from distance and they weren't even doing anything. And Hussam, since I'm a man who likes to bring actual facts to the table and not just banter, I will show you the actual stats. If you want to screen share it for 2 seconds.
No,
Hamza, Hamza,
Yes,
this is for the people. This is what Man City brought to the game, the whole game. 1 shot on target, 2 shots even close to the goal. And then on top of that, you want to talk about your chances. These are your 4 chances for the whole game. Tell me where you actually see a goal potentially coming from these chances.
Are we joking?
There was a goal line clearance, there was a shot from distance, and there was a shot that went over the bar. Stop it. Stop it.
Vadio and Alvarez should have
Stop
scored.
chatting shit.
The key thing is, this game was a boring game.
Alvarez should have scored. No, he shouldn't have. That was a shot from far. What do you mean he should have scored?
No, listen, Sam. This game was a boring game.
Oh my God,
Both
man.
teams. What are we doing?
Hamza, the tactics outclassed you. We had to play this way because we have a better midfield. We outclassed you because we have a better midfield. We know our strength is our midfield and our defense. We play to our strengths. We are not going to play to your strengths. If we get into a shootout, Hamza, hear me out. Hear me before you respond. If we get into a shootout, that is to your benefit. Why would we do something to benefit you? We're going to play the game that benefits us, which is keep it tight, keep the midfield compact, make you play out wide, and you didn't even play your best wingers when you brought your best wingers on.
You came to your ground and had 52% possession. You went
possession doesn't mean nothing if you're not doing nothing with it.
Because we don't listen. I believe we have one of those.
By the way, you had like 1% more possession. Why you act like you had 30% more?
Let me just get it right.
51 to 49 is not domination.
52% to 48.
Oh, listen. Wow, 52 40. Oh, domination. Oh.
In elections day, we count them if they get that
now keep the same energy when we get to Liverpool Brighton, because I had 55% possession.
Oh,
so I dominated Brighton using your logic.
He wants to be given.
By the way,
there you are.
By the way, Hamza wants to see here. Guys, remember last year?
Everyone spammed the chat with clapping emojis. They had 52% possession. Wow, 52% possession. Spam the chat with clapping emojis, please. Let's talk about
Listen, Hamza, we need you to sit here and be honest. We need you to sit here and be honest. You got outclassed. We made you play a different way. And on top of that, you didn't create anything. The service line was cut. You miss Rodri so much. At this point, you're getting exposed by being Rodri FC, because without Rodri and Kevin De Bruyne, we've seen the glaring weakness in your midfield. There's a reason why you wanted Lucas Paqueta, because Lucas Paqueta's levels above Mateus Nunez. Mateus Nunez didn't even start. Kovacic looked a shell of himself. And the rest of your team, bro, you have on the pitch Champions League winner Phil Foden, Champions League winner Erling Haaland, Champions League winner Bernardo Silva, Champions League and World Cup winner Julian Alvarez, and you couldn't register more than that.
Let me say something. Let me finish it. When your players, I say, what a shame. I've always said, I've called out. Would Saka made a difference? Never makes a difference. Pockets.
You didn't need him. We still beat you without him. What's your point?
Bro, Vardy would have pocketed him.
We beat you without him. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, so what does it matter? You lost without Saka.
Yeah. Number 2.
Saliba pocketed Erling Haaland. It's still in his pocket. 2 games. Erling Haaland had 0 shots in 2 games.
Can I get in on this right now?
What's your point?
But one second, the way you're talking with chess, I lost, yeah?
Bro, I'm talking with chess because I beat you. And you can't sit here and talk with chess because I beat you. You're sitting here, little kid, take lessons.
So you beat me.
Sit on the floor. Take lessons.
Yeah, you're in the naughty step. You're in a timeout. 20 minutes in timeout. Face the wall.
Hamza, you came to the Emirates. You came to the Emirates with every single one of your players, except for 2 Champions League winners in your team, treble winners in your team, and you're complaining about your team being weaker. By the way, we played Eddie Nketiah. By the way, we played Trossard. By the way, we played Jorginho. By the way, we played Zinchenko, who you make fun of, who you said we reject, we gave him to you. By the way, we played Jesus, who pressed the life out of your team. By the way, you guys came to the Emirates for the first time.
No. Jesus was one of their better players, Hamza. And by the way, big up to New. I'm gonna read your other super chat in a second, but this one is stronger. One second, Hamza. 1 shot on target all game. Nottingham Forest gave us a tougher time. Pep should be absolutely ashamed of this performance. Pep lost the substitution battle. Pep lost the tactical battle. Pep lost the 100% he did. You cannot go to
and now they had over Arsenal.
1 shot on target is an embarrassment. Big up to you. 100%.
You scored by defense.
Hamza.
It
Hamza.
doesn't matter. Did
Wait,
you even have a shot?
He
Hang
scored
on.
a deflected
Hamza.
goal. He was going
Hamza.
off target.
One shot.
Hamza.
It was
Hamza.
on target. That's why they gave. 1 second.
Hang on.
The only
This is
reason
what
why they gave the
Arsenal
goal
did.
to the only reason why they
This is
gave the goal to
shameless.
Martinelli is because it was on target. First of all, I don't care if the goal is deflected or not, because you've
You
shown it yourself.
celebrated as if
Hamza, don't sit here because
No,
I'll
send him
expose you to everybody. When Man City won 1-0 versus Palace to win the league, and you said this is what champions do. Now you're sitting here making excuses, deflected goal. Get out of here.
Let me just
Okay,
Hamza.
but don't talk with chest as if you bang. You
Don't
back
talk
it.
with chess. We beat you. Why?
This is-
When am I not going to talk with chess?
A
We
5-0
beat the best
battle.
team in the world. When am I
A
not going to talk
5-0
with chess?
battle.
We beat
A
the team that is
3-0
about to win the
battle.
World Club, World Cup, the Super
Don't
Cup,
chat with this.
everything. Why am I not going to talk with chess? Hamza, you sit here every single week and talk with chess. When you beat teams like Birmingham City in the Cups, when you beat teams like West Ham, when you beat teams like Fulham, and now you're telling me when I beat your team, don't talk with chess. Get the hell off the stream if you
And
think I'm
what?
not going to talk with
The
chess.
most embarrassing thing with
You know who
Egal,
he beat this season?
fact that-
He beat Burnley, he beat Fulham, he beat Nottingham Forest, and he came up here and he chatted shit. So when Egal beats you, of course he will chat shit. Why should he?
Yeah.
not?
Also, Hamza, how can you
team's
say?
not-
Hang on, Hamza, are you not embarrassed? These man conceded to a
Have some
10-man
shame.
Fulham. They conceded to a 10-man Fulham team,
I'm
2-all,
embarrassed.
and
They
you're
lost
an
12
embarrassment.
to the
Also, can I add you're the 115 charges? Can I add a 116th one? You allowed Kai Havertz to have an impact on a game this season.
Assist.
You
got an
allowed that.
assist.
Who the hell do you think you are? You allow Kai Havertz to have an impact on the game this season? And you come here, you deflect. You're the greatest deflector in YouTube history. Okay, you are the greatest deflector.
No, I'm just saying the truth.
You know, I've never seen a guy live on screen talk out of both sides of his mouth at the same time. I've never seen it happen before.
I'm
That
saying
is
the
exactly what you do. Yeah, you allow these men. No. You've talked. I've listened. No, you listen. Okay, I would say this. You, like I said before, these men were 2-1 up against a 10-man Fulham, and they conceded. They conceded. You smashed Fulham 5-2, and you got the gall to sit there after weeks like this, when Arsenal did it to Tottenham the week before like that, and to not sit there and actually look at your own team and think, why the hell has Pep overthought it again and put Bernardo Silva as your deepest midfielder and not focus on your own manager? You had one shot that cleared off the line. Like I said, Raya was a nervous wreck that first half, and you didn't do anything to challenge him. You didn't do long shots or anything like that. That was can I just say, that was that's probably the worst City performance under Pep I've ever seen in my life. It's probably the worst, because it was boring. It was boring. You know, at least if Kovacic got sent off, you could have used that as an excuse. But you can't even use that as an excuse because Kovacic stayed on the pitch.
Zero excuses. He just has to hold it.
A deflected shot is a deflected shot, okay? If Rodri's shot got deflected in the Champions League final, you would have taken it. For what Man City did, that is an embarrassing performance to let. And also remember, this is probably a half-fit Martinelli that came in at half-time. Trossard went off. Eddie and Nketiah, you allowed Eddie and Nketiah to have a good game. Eddie and Nketiah, please, man, humble yourself. Please humble yourself.
And you mentioned loans.
We beat these guys. They couldn't even beat Lons. We'll beat them easy.
By the way, there's 1K people watching.
Let me just say
1K people don't get us to 1K likes right now.
All I say,
I'm just telling them to like the video, Hamza. What do you mean 1 second?
Yeah, tell them to like the video. 1,000 people here, bro.
1,000 people
like,
watching us cook Hamza live, and you guys don't want to hit the like video.
Come on, man, hit that like
Wallah,
button, subscribe.
How many times are we gonna get a special cooking for Hamza?
We're cooking him so much, it's not going to be any leftovers. So let's do this.
Guys, Arsenal beat Man City. Hamza's getting deep fried right now, not just cooked. We have 1,000 people here. Run the like button
so
right
much.
now. Hit that like button right
so
now.
much.
30 seconds, hit that like
Staffy,
button.
We had Super sub in for
look at this.
Lewis.
Look at
That's how much we're cooking.
they're selling that deflected goal. They're selling a
By the way, that's a Burnley.
That's
That's a Burnley fan.
what I'll say.
1 second.
This is
That's
a
paid
football club
advertisement
that sells
from
this.
AFC
Look at this
James
football club.
from a Burnley fan who made that. That's not an Arsenal fan who
Burnley
made
fan
that.
now. So why
A Burnley fan made that,
He's an Arsenal
and James, big up James AFC. He's making his money by advertising it to the Arsenal fan base. That's a Burnley fan who made that. and they're the artist who's
How many
making
people
that.
bought this? How many have you bought?
I don't know who bought it.
Have you
But
bought
all I
this?
know
Have
is
you bought
You
this?
bought this.
all I know is you're
Answer
doing
from the
free
1,000 people
advertisement.
listening.
You're
Have
doing
you
free
bought-
advertisement for that
have
Burnley
you
fan.
considered
Pick
buying
up
it?
that Burnley fan. I
Buying
need that when we win the final game of the season and we win the league. I need one of those for that.
What a shame.
When we win the
Also,
league,
what's that got to do with the game? It's got nothing to do with the
Nothing.
game whatsoever.
Bro.
Yeah, let's go back to the
He's
game.
you guys hear me, by the
Nothing
way?
to do with the game. You're
He's trying to
deflecting.
deflect. The only deflection he should be
Deflecting
worried
again.
about is
By the way,
Martinelli's
Hussam,
deflected goal.
Look at
Hussam,
that.
all the listeners,
Hold
all the
that.
listeners.
Hold that.
I stopped counting. I
That's all
stopped
I say,
counting.
listeners. You
I
can see.
stopped counting
What shame.
at 13. I stopped counting at 13. And this was 4 minutes ago. I think Hamza today is
go
going to
to
break
20,
the record and
because
get to
20 years
20.
without your league title. 20 years.
Bro,
It's more,
you wanna know
it's
something?
more
That
excuses
doesn't
than
mean
shots
nothing.
on target.
Hamza,
That's what it is.
what I need to tell you is, in order to beat City to a league title, you have to first beat them to have a mental edge. This was as big for us as 3 points. This was more than 3 points, in my opinion, because we have not been able to get the monkey off our back, which is City beat us every time. In every single scenario. You said to me before this game, you have to beat us. When we beat you, you say, oh, what a shame. Now you're excited you beat us. So which one is it?
Yeah, also, Mr. Celebration Police. I went and I watched back Haaland's celebration versus Sheffield. You
Ah.
fraud.
The fan base
You
didn't
beat,
jump on it.
you beat a promoted side and your Haaland ran into the crowd. And
No,
your
Haaland
crowd
was
was
cold.
going down on the pitch.
No,
and
he
you dare
wasn't.
come here
He
and do
wasn't.
celebration
The crowd
police?
didn't
Oh, forget
Also,
about
you know-
that.
you know-
Last year, Hussam, when they scored the 4th goal, the audacity, Erling Haaland takes off his hat and takes off his hairband and goes with the hair, trying to make a moment. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
No, okay, let me just answer.
Over celebrate my ass.
What are you
Me-
gonna answer, Hamza? What are you
to
gonna
me-
answer?
To me, I have to answer the 2 questions. Haaland.
One
Haaland-
second, Hamza, before you answer. Big up to Mamadou who's calling you out. He said, Hamza, I don't make excuses, but we didn't have Rodri, we didn't have Fernandinho, we didn't have Yaya Toure, we didn't have Zabaleta. What a super chat. Big up to you, Baye. Go on. Hamza, you know what? We let you speak uninterrupted now. Don't make excuses, because you always say Man City fans don't make excuses. Don't make excuses and don't deflect. Talk about the
Victim
90 minutes.
mentality.
Yep, I was
Talk
about
about
to
the
say,
90
if I hear
minutes.
any victim mentality, I swear
Listen,
to God.
I'm not used to sitting on this side. I told you before. Losing to
No
Arsenal
sympathy.
is the biggest shame to me because listen, it's the biggest shame in terms of football, like in terms of the way we lost the game. Did my players deserve to lose the game? No. Did they lose the game? Yes. Yeah. And what was it? Both
Did they deserve to win the
both
game?
both managers, we had clear chances to win the game.
You didn't.
Chance. You did not have clear chance. It's a fact. See, you're lying to yourself. Ego, you're lying to yourself if you said you had a clear chance. Listen, I lost the game. Look, I'm being honest. Ego, I lost the game. But did you have a clear chance to win the game? Yes or no? I
Didn't
lost the
Jesus hit the post?
No, let me ask Ego.
Bro.
Ego, just answer that honest. Then I'm gonna answer. Did you have a clear chance to win that game? Yes or no?
We scored a
Competitive.
goal after a deflected goal. We
No.
won the game.
Listen, you won the game, yes. But did you have a clear chance to win that game? Yes or no? Just answer it.
We
Be
scored
honest.
the goal to win the game. So yes.
Answer the question. Just answer yes or no.
We won the game. So yes.
Yeah, so you were clear. You had clear chances to win that game.
Bro, it was a 50-50 game. We took our opportunity. We won it.
This is why you will never win the league. If you don't accept you are wrong.
Arsenal had 12 shots, you had 4 shots.
Progressing football.
Arsenal had 12 shots, you had 4 shots.
Hussam, can I do this again one time? I have the stats for him. This is City. Can you see it on the screen? This is City.
Yeah.
This is City's opportunities on
1
goal.
second, let me share it right now.
Okay. This is City's opportunities on goal. Okay. This is Arsenal's. Who took more opportunities? Who actually tried to do more? This
Look at this.
or where
3
you have
shots
2 defenders?
Odegaard, 3 in Ketia. Look at this. 2 shots Alvarez, 1 from far.
Let's see their shots. Remind me their shots. I never remember their shots.
3 from Odegaard, 3 from Eddie, 3 from Zinchenko.
No,
Gabriel
what?
Martinelli scores his goal. Where you look at that, you look at the threat.
Zinchenko had more XG than Erling Haaland. How
Zinchenko had
embarrassing.
more XG and more XG than the whole team.
Zinchenko had more XG than Erling Haaland.
Yeah, guess what? He was
Zinchenko
just shooting.
had more XG than
The
every
guy doesn't have
player.
abilities, man. The guy was
outside
just
of these
shooting.
three.
He didn't even there's no shot on target. I could
Bro,
remember.
Eddie and Ketia had more XG than the whole City team. Every player except for Ake.
I think City have seen the weakness of Arsenal. We have seen
No, we seen your weakness. We
if you-
capitalized on your weakness.
If only Rodri played and you had a full team, We dunk you 3-0.
Yeah,
we-
let's
we
stop
gotta-
here. Let's stop here.
ladies and-
Please,
ladies
please,
and
please let
gentlemen,
me go on.
ladies
I
and
So you're
gentlemen,
one man team.
ladies
You're
and
one man
gentlemen,
team.
ladies
I
and
need to
gentlemen,
speak.
we
One
effing
second.
got him. We
We
got
need
him
Please,
today.
I need to
We
speak.
got him
One
today.
second, one second,
No
one second,
sympathy,
one
no
second.
crybaby. You said
One
to
second.
me after
We
you beat
had-
Nottingham
we
Forest,
matched-
you said
I
to
need
me,
to
Hamza,
speak.
Hamza, you said to me after you
We
beat
matched
Nottingham
this
Forest,
guy.
Hamza, you said to me after you
Osman,
beat
you've got blood on your
Nottingham
hands.
Forest, I
You're
don't need
selling them a
Rodri
dream or
to
fake
beat
dream.
you at the
People
Emirates.
remember this.
Don't sit here and lie to 1,000 people, however many people watching at home,
People
however many
watching.
people
This is
watching
gonna
on the
end
replay,
badly, mate.
however many people watching this on
Someone
clips.
stop this
Don't
guy.
lie to the people. You sitting here 3 weeks later telling me that we don't have Rodri is the biggest cop-out I ever heard in my entire life. Hamza, you sit here as the Premier League champion, as the FA Cup champion, as a treble winner, and you're complaining about one player when you have 8 or 9 Champions League winner, treble winners in your team.
Shame in the chat,
Only
guys.
2
I want
players
shame in the
in
chat.
this team
Spam shame
are
in the
not
chat.
treble winners. You
Shame.
complete coward. You complete flip-flop. You are the biggest fraud on this app, on this panel, and I never want to hear from you again when anyone else complains from this day onwards.
I need
You
to
know,
speak
if
now. I need
you
to
know,
speak
if
now.
there's
I've
Real
waited for
Madrid
too
and-
long.
If there's
I've
Real Madrid
waited-
and Bayern fans look at it, they'll be laughing at Arsenal fans. I was
Bro,
like, they'll be
Okay,
if
we'll,
any-
we'll have them
it
laugh.
doesn't
later,
matter.
but I want to laugh
Hamza,
now.
today
How
you've
can
ashamed
you ta-
yourself.
How can you talk like this?
You put a stain.
And
You
I-
put a
the
stain.
way
You got-
you
you
are.
got-
put a
you got- let me
stain.
cook
You're
you,
a
guys.
trouble champion. Well, like, listen, big clubs might be thinking, what a joke. What a failure.
I am
How
making
many-
a
It's
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
it's
they're
okay.
thinking, what a
We'll-
joke. Haaland had 0 XG. Go on, Staffy.
We'll have them laugh about Egal later. Don't worry about it. But right now we want to laugh at you. I just added another coal on this hookah because I'm still ready to cook. I'm not done cooking yet. Wallah, I just added a new one. It's fresh right now. Look. I'm ready to cook. Okay? You just proved that you only need Rodri to beat them. Okay. I'm gonna use the argument
No, I
that
don't.
you always against me. You just said that. You said if we had Rodri, we would have beat you.
You just
I
said
didn't
it.
say
We'd
that.
beat them if they have Rodri. Don't lie now.
You just said that. I'm
No.
going off what you
You
said.
lost 50%
Okay.
of the players.
As his fact
Just-
checker, he did say that. He did
One
say that.
second, one second, one second. I'm using your language now for you to understand what I'm.
Just
what I'm
remember,
trying to
you're
say.
going to be here one day. Remember, United is going to be rescued you from there.
I've been here a lot. I've been here a lot.
Family put you there.
I've
Never
been-
forget. That's the
Big
reason
up
why.
McSauce.
This
Big
week.
up McSauce.
And
Listen,
Maguire as well. Maguire.
that's why I need to cash in on this, Hamza. I have the money in the back contract right now, and I'm cashing in. You remember when Edge cashed in on John Cena because he was beat up? Right now, you're beat up, and I need to cash in right now. I need to take my WWE title and leave. That's what I'm doing right now. You always sit here and you say, "Look at these guys, excuses FC. The big Manchester United making excuses after spending this 400 million under Ten Hag. You just spent 170 million on the bench that you had. Was it 170? Maybe a little bit less. I forgot how much did they spend for all three. 60, and what was it?
No,
Was 20,
no,
30?
no.
So
47 million on Nunez. Fact.
no. I'm going by my prices, and my
Hamza,
prices.
the reason why I'm showing this,
One second.
your
One
players
second.
are even coming out saying no excuses, no KDB, no Rodri,
No,
no
she did.
excuses.
You had clear chances. We had clear
Bernardo
chances.
Silva's sitting here
Please,
saying
let-
that. So why are
With
you sitting
clear
here
chances.
lying?
Yeah. Let Staffy carry on.
Let me
But
cash in
look,
my
if
money.
Bernardo said it, then you can't use it as an excuse. Go on, Staffy.
I'm just checking.
You spent 60 million on Baby Doco. You spent 60 million on Matheus Nunez. You spent about 20 to 30 million. I don't remember how much it was. Surfer has the receipt. He could tell me because he cashed in his money.
At 25,
On
going to
Kopish.
30, yeah.
These guys come in and they can't make an impact. Now, I know for a fact, if it's me, if it's Hussein, if it's Egal, and you definitely do it with Surfer, you're like, look at these guys. They spent all this money and they're making excuses.
Mm-hmm.
Your manager, who you regard as the greatest in football history, chose these players. And they came on. One of them had 0 of 5 dribbles completed. The other one should have had a red card. And Matheus Nunez, honestly, I don't remember anything he did in the game. Did he even play? Well, I don't even remember.
He was good.
And then you lost.
He was
okay?
good.
You are making excuses about
Give
Egal.
him positive, Sam.
Listen.
You went past them. You went past
don't-
Partey.
One second,
Well,
one
Partey
second,
was
one
facing
second,
shadows.
one second.
Chased him
one
twice.
second, One second.
He went past Partey like
One
Walai.
1 second.
Partey got the 3 points. Let's Staffy.
Walai Partey
1
was chased.
second. 1 second. This guy had 12 shots to your 4. Did he get lucky? Of course. Yes, he got lucky. The ball hit Aki's face and went in. So is there luck? Yes, there is luck.
Thank
But
you.
how? But this guy had 3 more times the shots that you had. You shot 4, he shot 12. So for every 1 shot you had, this guy had 3. You create your own luck. You create your own chances. No, I don't care if it's on target. Okay, so you had Hamza, you had the same ratio. He had 4 on target from 12. You had 1 from 3.
Odegaard was one of the worst players on the pitch. And
I agree, but that's not what I'm talking about. You are complaining about him.
The worst players, big game player.
I let you speak, Hamza. You gotta let me speak. Hamza, you gotta let me speak.
You guys deny me. No, Odegaard shot twice off target, bro.
Yes, and Odegaard didn't score, so I don't care about that. That's the same thing. What's his name? Alvarez did. He shot and Rose said, "Hey," and you didn't score.
No, I never remembered it. I never remembered it.
So what?
I don't rate those kind of shots. I don't class those shots.
I mean, you said he should have scored, but now you're saying, "Oh, you don't."
The one that
so there's inconsistency here.
The net.
Another inconsistency for Hamza. That wasn't a shot. It hit his leg when he pressed the goalkeeper. That wasn't a shot. Can you, Hamza, please, let's not lie. Okay. Anyways, back to my point. You had enough money spent on replacements on the bench that couldn't make a difference when they came on. Granted, I think Kopish is the only one that started between them, and you still were shit. You're complaining about a deflection, but you didn't even take half the shots that he had. He had 3 times more the shots that you had. Whether it's on target or not, he still created his own luck, and that's what it is in football. In football, if you attack, even if you get lucky, you create your own luck. Your manager did not do enough to create his own luck and score because you're playing robotic football. And then when he had the best robots out, you couldn't do anything. Your team is based on systems and not individuals. At least Martinelli has a little bit of moments in him where he tries to take the ball and do something from it. You have Jack Grealish, 100 million, sitting on the bench and didn't even come on. And you want to sit here and shame Egal for getting lucky instead of saying, well, how come he didn't bring on Grealish and Grealish took a deflected shot and scored? Because it could have happened to Grealish. If Grealish shot, he came on and shot, he could have scored a deflected goal. But we want to sit here and blame Egal for getting lucky instead of sitting here and saying, well, my manager didn't try.
The reason why I'm sitting here is
my manager didn't try.
The reason why I'm sitting
my
here.
manager spent all this money. He had 270 million on the bench and could have scored.
Because Vardy's goal didn't go in. That's why I'm sitting here.
Yeah, okay. Vardy's goal didn't go in. No problem. Jesus hit the post. But anyway, Hamza, listen. Hamza, you've already given us. You have had more deflections.
Yo, my man, respect that.
What's that?
I can't even see that. What is that?
First of all, we can't.
Are you showing me Inter Miami?
Inter Miami 1, New York 1. Chicago 4, Inter Miami 1. Inter Miami 0, Cincinnati 1. All I say, I'm gonna leave there. I'm not gonna say. Let's move on to our topic. Go on. I just wanted to plant a little seed.
Speaking of moving on, before I move on, I want everyone in the chat right now.
Let's go.
One second, Hamza. You've had more deflections than Martinelli. Everyone in the chat right now, big up to you guys. I don't want you all to spam W's for my guy Vel. And before I actually share what I'm about to share,
my supporters.
Hey,
most people there supporting me.
Big up. 1 second, Hamza. 1 second. Big up Egal. Big up Staffy TV. Big up to Winter Surfer. Us 4, we had an iconic moment on the show a month ago. And I think we were proven right. Someone can do more with less.
Sam, you know that. Can I just round this up? You know that Man City performance. You know.
Can you guys see it on the screen yet? It's about to pop up right now.
Oh my god,
It's about to pop up right now. Tayo Awuni won the argument. Tayo Awuni won the argument, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Tayo Awuni won the argument because when Nottingham Forest are down, Tayo Awuni could collect the ball and try create for himself like he did at Stamford.
So you're telling me Awuni can score in big games and Haaland can't? Awuni can score against Chelsea.
W's in the chat for my guy Vel for this.
Man. Do you remember that, guys? Do you remember that moment? Do you remember that moment that Haaland?
I just noticed that Hamza's on the bottom right of the picture. Wallah, I didn't even see him.
Yes, he is.
Oh, he is. Yeah,
he blends in with the background.
Not like Vel, man.
I'm just saying. Hey Sam, I'm just saying. Remember 2 things. That performance of Guardiola was very Mourinho-esque in the Bernabeu with Inter Milan, just without the scoring. So I just want to say that. And also, remember in the first half when Saliba bounced Haaland off him like that, going the ball. If that was Awuni, he would have bounced Saliba off him and gone on to score. That's what would have happened if you actually had a proper striker up there on Sunday, Hamza. Yeah, a proper striker. Yeah, a street striker.
That.
That's what it is.
Hold that.
Hold
Guys, Tayo, I want you on the debate. Now, anyway, I want to move on to Liverpool. This is where my smiles go. Let me just read the super chats. Big up everyone in the chat. As Staffy and Surfer and Egal and even Hamza told you guys, we have 1,000 people in here. 500 likes minimum. Slap the like button right now. Subscribe to the channel.
Bloody Man United.
We'll speak on Man United if you want. Don't worry. Liverpool, Man United, we can combine them in one section because I don't want to keep you guys for too long. Let me just get to the super chats. Big up to BIG, who says, can't believe people are still doing Hazard prop in 2023. Where has that brother been? Narnia. In FIFA, Hazard would be a hero card while Salah's an icon. Big up to you, BIG. I can't lie, I might need to get that EAFC thing, run a couple of videos and shit, but I'm crap at FIFA. So, you know, I haven't played since 2017. But big up to you, BIG. Who will Hamza support when Pep leaves? Arsenal? Big up to you, the game. Thank you so much for this one.
He'll go back. He'll go back. He'll go back to
Big up the top of the line. Says, keep cooking. I like my Hamza. Well done. Pause. Hey, it's not just well done. Deep fried to fuck. Like he's just.
There's no leftovers. There are no leftovers. There are no serious leftovers.
This has to be 1 second. This has to be genuinely the best ever cooking on A-listers from the start of the season. A whole hour segment just roasting the shit out of Hamza.
I seen Hamza before the game on Staffy's channel, on your channel, and on my channel, and I swear to God, he was using an air fryer to cook. He was not cooking before the game. Before the game, he was so rattled that I could tell that he knew that but deep down, he knew he was going to lose. But
Troops told him. Troops told him you're
find a way to break him.
Like, no, I can sleep easy.
Was that not the worst performance against Troops you've ever seen Hamza have?
Yeah, no. Hamza,
he was starstruck.
Hamza actually started just like City did in the game. Good for the first 10-15 minutes.
Hamza,
And then
I almost
the rest of the game.
Wallahi, I almost texted Hussein. I almost told him, bro, this is disturbing. Please just end the show. You were getting bodied, like Haaland got bodied, like your team got bodied. It just explains the
Hamza,
whole
you're clear. You're clear. You're not on the plate anymore. We cooked you so much. There's nothing on this plate anymore. You're done. You're done. You're done. Yeah? You're done.
All I say, I want to ask one question before we move on. Yeah.
Since Egal has all this chest, are you winning the league? Is this the question you want to ask?
Yeah. Are you saying in front of everyone here, you beat Man City 1-0, you're definitely winning the league?
It's a long season, but that's the winning the league.
No, don't fall for it. Don't fall for it.
It's a long season, but step one in winning the league.
Yes.
Once again, there's two things I need to do.
Yes or no? No,
there's
I don't
two
want.
things
No,
I need
no,
to
I
do.
don't want.
I need to win Anfield away. I need to win Anfield away, and I need to beat Man City. I've done one. Let's see if I can do the other.
Don't trust your manager. There you are. I'm proving it.
Bro, I trust my manager.
You don't trust your manager.
I trust my manager. I'm not going to be manipulated into giving you the answer you want.
You trust your manager.
One second. Hamza, I'm not going to be manipulated into giving you an answer you want to hear. The reality is,
all that 1 hour
we beating you.
I can't hear you guys. I can't hear you.
Us beating you.
He's saying all that 1 hour cooking, but when I asked him the most crucial question, do you trust your manager to win you the league? He said it all depends.
Sam asked me that.
No, wait. Hamza, you asked him, are you going to win the league? You didn't ask him, do you trust the manager to win the league?
You didn't ask me if I trust the manager. You didn't ask me if I trust the manager. I trust Mikel Arteta.
Because if you win the league, trust the manager.
In order to win the league,
you want to be guaranteed the
we
league.
played 8 games. We played 8 games, and before we even started the season, I said, "One second, one second,
a lot of you
Hamza,
don't believe you're gonna win the league.
Hamza, you're gonna let me answer. Before the season even kicked a ball, I said we're gonna win the league, right? But all I'm saying now is we've done step 1. We've beaten you. Now we need to go beat Man City. We need to go beat Liverpool.
Can you send this to Bell and have Hamza be Haaland instead?
Oh, by the way,
Bell, make Hamza instead of Haaland instead. I can lie to you. We're gonna
listen. One second. I don't know why.
Egal. Don't fall for his tricks. You know what he wants to do.
I don't know.
I'll tell what he wants to do. Hamza. I know you long enough.
Do you believe
what are you scared?
Yeah, one second.
Because how can
because we have to move on. Hamza, control yourself. Hamza, control yourself. We have to move on.
It's a shame.
You know what Hamza's doing this. I'll just say in 10 seconds. You know why Hamza's doing this? So come May time, if Egal hasn't won the league, he'll go like, in October, You told me that you're going to win the league.
Do it. Show me.
Yeah, there you are. So you
Bro,
just
I said
exposed
we're gonna win the
yourself.
league before the
trust it.
season started. Go check my TikTok.
You believe
Go check
in
my
your
TikTok.
deflected goal and you don't
Bro,
trust
go
your
type
team
in Egal
after that
Talks
performance.
Football, Premier League
After
winner.
that performance,
Go check the
he
TikTok.
doesn't trust his team because
Guess
he
what?
knows that deflected goal was
Guess what?
not.
I trust my team to beat Man
You're
City
gonna
at
win
home.
the
That's what
league.
I
So
trust
you're
my
gonna
team
win
to
the
beat
league.
Man City at
So
home.
you're gonna win the league.
Egal, if you say we're going to win the
There you
league,
are.
one second.
There you are.
I trust my team to get the 3 points
There
for
you are.
City.
One second.
There you are. I've got them. We've traumatized them.
1 second.
Hamza, are you gonna win the league?
Yeah, 1 second. 1 second.
Are you gonna win the
You're
league,
back
Hamza?
on. I'll say in front. If you say, I'll say
Say
it.
it.
I've always said it. Say it in front of everyone here.
I've said it 100 times. Go back, A-listers, episode 1. Go back before when we signed Declan Rice. Go back. I've said it every time. I don't need to be manipulating into repeating myself 100 times. Hamza, I need you to grow a backbone and be honest. Sit here, say we lost to Arsenal. Let's see them. Let's see what they can do.
Listen, here was to 9th of October when you beat.
Who said it's the 9th?
Flip flops don't have spines.
I'm going to clip this. I'm going to remember this. I asked you this 9th of October. Egal could not answer the question whether they're going to win the league.
You know what my answer to you is? I've said it 100 times. I don't know why you have to ask me to repeat myself. It's like asking someone to repeat themselves about what they've said to you 2 weeks ago.
You can't answer.
It's the same answer every week.
But you can't answer. Yeah, that's
okay, guys. Look, we have to move on.
I'm not going to be manipulated by you, bro.
Yeah,
I'm scared. No, I'm scared.
Don't
get out of here. I beat you already 1-0. I'm not scared of shit. I beat you.
Hamza, we have to move on.
Well, I'm scared.
I'll say it again. Love him or hate him. Wilfred Boney would have been better for the City team. Wow. Haaland needs an update. Haaland needs to go to the charger and charge himself.
Mikel Antonio said it. You put him up top at City. Mikel Antonio said it. Put him up top at City. You'll get similar performances.
He said it's great for football to give MLS Ballon d'Or. Well, they're not giving MLS Ballon d'Or. They're giving PSG Ballon d'Or. And they're giving Argentina Ballon d'Or because it was based on last season, Naveed. That's the quad he was talking about. 4 in a row, says Kevin. Big up, Kevin. If he loses, I promise you right now, inshallah, we will be there. If he loses to Brighton next game, you see what we just done to him, I will do 100 times worse. I promise you. Because you cannot.
Big up Kevin, by the way. He's one of my guys on my channel.
Big up Kevin. Havertz assist, shameless from City. Sorry, Will.
Shame.
The fact that
the worst thing to happen this season.
Havertz got an assist is mad.
In a big game, you're a disgrace.
The idea says Hamza's Brazilian and I'm a white woman. Big up to you. W is in the chat for the big super chat. W is in the chat. Big up to you.
None of your football club have got that.
Okay, Hamza, we have to move on. Pep came to the Emirates with Bernardo as a 6, sacrificed his wrist and attack to hope for a draw, while his £50 million backup for Rodri, who he hasn't improved, continues to rot on the bench. Are these the treble winners? And you, first of all, W in the chat for him for the super chat. Second of all, I just want to say one thing about Calvin Phillips. Winter Surfer was there, and even Hamza was there, and Egal was there. I hadn't met Staffy yet. Last summer, before the move to City, just so everyone remembers who Calvin Phillips was, it was a Phillips versus Rice debate. Everyone remembers this. Yeah. It was who was better, Phillips or Rice. And people were arguing for Phillips based on... So we cannot sit up here now and act like Phillips is a shit player. It's not my fault he doesn't play. And you know, that's on Pep Guardiola, 100%. And the fact that they had one shot on target in you, as you said earlier on, tells you all you need to know. Big up to Vindaloo, who says, facts, you brought 170 million worth of subs. Hamza loves mentioning money for other teams except his own.
42 million. What the hell?
Big up to
shillings.
Big up to A-Fresh, who says Alexis is greater than Hazard. I disagree with that, A-Fresh.
I will fight. I will literally fight you. I will fight you.
Simon talking to Hamza, he says, now I know the meaning of delusional. Hey, Hamza today is just moving mad, Simon. Thank you for the super chat. Hamza looking like a sus Samuel L. Jackson, Mr. Travel. Hey, Travel's gone soon. Travel's gone soon. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day. Big up to VIG. Big up to Momoyama, who says, Hamza is what you call a good old-fashioned loser. Yeah, he's a very sore loser. Very sore loser. Can never give credit.
I was there as a kid. I've done the journey. I'm not eating good.
Why'd you have an emoji on your face?
Yeah.
I'm not going to show my face. What am I going to show my face?
Why are you thinking you're an infant? You look like you're 12 in that picture. You can show it.
Can we even see if the skin tone is the correct skin tone?
I don't think I could say that. Wait, that happened.
Big up to CFC Pirate. I don't know why it's not letting me put up your super chat on the screen. Big up CFC Pirate, and apologies once again. Hamza, don't worry about Egal right now. He'll be celebrating empty and nutmegs and knee slides at the end of the season while you lift the trophy with your company barbecue-sized crowd. Big up to you. Thank you so much,
Yeah,
Pirate.
what
Once
is
again,
that?
You want to know
apologies.
something? I want to know.
think you could have
I want to
posted.
know, Husam, if I can't celebrate beating Manchester City at home, when am I ever going to
Wolves
celebrate?
did not celebrate.
What's the point of
Wolves
football if you
beat
can't
me.
celebrate?
Wolves
Silly.
beat me.
Hamza, we don't have a Wolves representative on the
What are you
A-listers.
talking
You want
about?
us to
Who
go find a Wolves
celebrated? What are you
representative?
talking about?
Craig Dawson pocketed Haaland. Didn't say, "Oh, Craig Dawson."
Hamza, this is the A-listers. We don't even have a Spurs rep. You want
That's
me to
how
bring a
shameless
Wolves
you
rep?
are.
You want me to
Guess
bring a
what?
Wolves rep?
Guess what? When we told you last week,
never
Craig
even met
Dawson
the
pocketed
fucking Wolves
Haaland.
fan.
Dawson is the best centre back.
One
God.
second.
Yeah.
When we told you last week when Craig Dawson pocketed Haaland, you didn't want to admit it. Now all of a sudden you're trying to use it as a point against us. Your own
I
goals.
don't even know Wolves content
Your
creator.
own goals are so funny, wallahi. To discredit Arsenal,
I've
you're
never
scoring
watched-
own
I've
goals on
never even
Haaland.
met one.
Oh, Erling
Never met
Haaland's
one.
flopping right now, bro.
Are you
4
mad?
games, no goals. I want to take him out of my
What?
fantasy team. What the hell is
Are
he
you-
doing?
Okay,
He's
take him
useless.
out. I dare you take him out. Take him out
He's
next game.
useless. What is he doing?
Okay, take him out. I want to see you take him out.
I already took out
None
your
of you
goalkeeper.
showed 1,000 people here. None of you will take him out in fantasy. 1,000. You're all
Hey,
ball
big up to
jobs. You trust him more than
Big
Messi.
up- Okay,
Wallahi,
big up to
Hamza
Memphis.
is
Who
such
says
a-
Hamza managed to rattle Egal despite losing. That's
I'm
crazy
actually not
twerking.
rattled. This is how I
Because we
get my
actually
points.
won. That's mad
He doesn't
twerking because we
predict
actually
the
tried.
score. That rattled him.
Hamza
could
wasn't.
predict that he's gonna
Hamza
win the
was
league.
rattled.
This is how I speak.
Yeah, big up to Het who says this Hamza cooking is Eid, Diwali, Christmas, all festivals come together on the same day. Big up for Egal for a whole of Spain performance. Come on, you Gunners, says Het. Big up to you, Het. Kind of
Big
like
up head.
this is the biggest cooking in A-listers history. It actually
This
lasted
is
an hour.
this
plus.
is the end scene from Endgame against Thanos. This is what it is right now. Okay? This is what it is.
Felipe,
Right?
Felipe, this is a violation. This is a Newcastle fan. He says Luton have had a better performance than Hamza today. Yo, that's a bio. Yo, that is an absolute
He's saying you're below championship. You're below
violation.
championship. Oh,
It's an absolute violation.
today.
And finally, big up to Nkatia's lawyer who says the panel needs to join the prosecution to Cook City for 150. Big up to you, Nkatia's lawyer. Listen, big up everyone in the chat. Because this roasting was so big, I think we need to combine Liverpool and United in the same
No, Liverpool
section.
first, quickly.
Yeah. Liverpool. You can
Can I
talk about
start?
both.
Can I
We need
start?
to talk about United. Let's
I'm
talk about
starting.
Liverpool for a change.
Hamza,
Okay,
can
I'm
I
starting.
dictate? Can I
I'm
dictate
starting-
tempo,
I'm
please?
starting first. Let me start first.
Okay. 1 second. Let me
Yeah,
Let me tell
sure,
them to
start
like
here.
first. Okay, relax.
Let
Okay,
him
big up
control-
everyone in the chat.
I like your midfield.
We're 10 likes. Can I host my own show, please?
I
Big up
don't
everyone
know.
in the
On this
chat.
stream, I don't know. I don't know on this stream. I don't know if you can.
They've done it again. Anyway, so big up the chat. There's 1,000 people watching us right now. Make sure you're all liking the video. Make sure you're all subscribing. We're gonna move on to Liverpool and Man United a little bit as well, just a little bit. So make sure you guys are liking the video. Make sure you guys are
super chat. By the way.
to the channel if
wanna
you're yet to
send
do
you
so. We want to get minimum to 500 likes. There's a reason why I done this show at 10 p.m. because I know this Hamza roasting would have taken a long ass time. So I knew we would have lasted a long time just talking about bloody Hamza's team. So hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, keep getting involved. Everyone who sent in a super chat is going to get a shout out at the end. So love to all of you. So Hamza wants to start Liverpool Brighton section, and be careful you're playing Brighton next. So well delivered. Well delivered. Staffy.
Yo, Messi and Awadi, that's crazy.
Messi and Awadi.
Please send it to us, please. Wallah, I need that on my screen.
That's
Bro,
bad.
see, you know what? I might replace it in the picture behind me here. Fergie, I'll put him somewhere else. And I'll put Hamza here.
You put
Yo,
Messi
bro,
and Awadi. Nah, that's a bio. Look at this.
No,
Messi
wallahi,
and Awadi.
I need that.
Wallahi, I will print it if you send it to me. That is a great picture.
Like,
No, that's messed up. That's
no,
messed
that's
up.
bad. That's bad. Wallahi, no. Bro, wallahi, if anyone loses next and they go, I need that clip. Beautiful. And you need to give it to me, please. I need that, man. Bro, you can't do me like that, wallahi. What the shit is this? Oh, shit. Listen, I'm going to start with Liverpool, yeah. Brighton. What a shame. What a shame. What a pathetic shame.
We draw, by the way.
Yeah, listen, no, 1 second. You complained. I thought 1 second. You complained about referee against Tottenham. You opened your fan base for opening spaces, complaining about VAR, rules needs to be changed. I think your manager wanted a replay. La la la. You made the biggest fuss in world football. You made everyone cry, everyone to apologize for you for what Tottenham did to you, despite losing. You were so bad. You host spaces. Oh, it is pathetic. It is shameful.
No, that's bad.
Allow this, man.
No, that's bad.
Yo, I'm sorry. Leave. Oh, that's bad, man. Hey, listen. I don't care. You are so pathetic as a football club, yeah. I'm so shit. No. I'm not allowing, man. This is not fair. Oh shit. Oh, bro, this is killing. Why? Hey, bro, that's bad. Oh shit, bro.
How's it get it together?
No, hey. No, yo, you can't do this, man. Bro, take it off, man, because I have to concentrate. Listen, at the end of the day, I'm not gonna look.
I did nothing.
What a pathetic performance, yeah. What a joke. I thought, yo, these guys are back. They really care. They complained. I said, fine. They go give him Brighton. You look at Brighton's midfield, yeah. Poor. They lost Caicedo. They lost McAllister. They got a guy called Uma Baleba and Pascal Gross. My guy, despite Klopp not spending all that money, yeah, he went to Brighton, a team that lost to Villa. Yeah, this team got dunked on. Yeah, even in Europa League, struggle. Yeah, against Marseille. Yeah. This team lost 6-1 to Villa. 6-1 to DP. People came out, De Zerbi's a fraud. De Zerbi is this. Watch what we're going to do. We're so upset. What's happening to us? We're going to see. Justice must be served. What did you do? What justice did you do? Yeah, you drew the game. You drew to a game, yeah, against a team that has not spent money much. There's a player called Adingra. That guy was doing you over, Sam. That guy was absolutely outstanding. He killed you that game. He dribbled past you. He chipped. What was your keeper doing? When I keep saying Alisson's the best keeper in the world, yeah, but I've been saying for a while, the problem with Alisson, he doesn't know how to kick. He doesn't know how to kick the ball. Yeah, I told you lot for a fact. He's a good at shot stopping, but in terms of on the feet, the guy is not aesthetically pleasing. He's not, but he's the best keeper in the world. I put my hand up. But Liverpool fans, all that talk, all this, oh, we're gonna dunk on Brighton. They're so easy. Watch what's gonna happen. We're gonna miss. You again complained about referees. Is that what you do every game? Is that what you do every game? Complain about referees, looking for faults of referees, or you're a football club that are proud and accept. Why didn't you accept that you're just not good enough for some? Why didn't you just accept you're not the same team? You're not the same team that was with Sadio Mane. You're still the same team. It doesn't matter, Sam. All you do, as soon as the game's done, oh, the referee is this. Oh, game has to be replayed. How many replays do you want, Sam? How many replays do you want? It's so shameful. I feel sorry for your football club, yeah, that you come making excuses for drawing and losing games. And you come out here, the first thing I heard you, oh, the referee was shit. So what are we going to hear new? What's the new thing? What, every single game you're going to blame referees? When you told United fans, oh, United fans blame the Glazers, you blame the referees. You are the biggest referee blamers. You should, and leave Liverpool.
Yo, can you share my screen, bro? What's taking so long?
I have a better one.
Oh, no.
I was downloading it. Stuff.
You seen it?
Go on, Egal. Just do it when he speaks, Egal. Don't ruin the moment. Just do it when he speaks.
I'm not doing this shit, man.
Do it.
You borrowed it.
I'm trying to get it. Chill. Who's Sam?
Oh, no, I'm not watching this.
Check the screen.
No, allow this, man. Well, I'm not. Listen, what are we spoiling here, man?
Who's Sam? Check the screen.
Let me cook as well, man. This is shameless.
Egal, just do it, man. Stop arguing. Just do it. Just put it as your picture.
Listen, I'm not watching. Listen, man. What's the point, man? Guys, man. Listen, you're violating me, man. You're following you.
Hey, raise that camera, bro.
This is 10 times better.
Oh, man, no, allow this man. You guys.
Oh my god, that is a better picture.
I'm not watching. No, I'm not watching it, man.
Egal, make it your picture when he speaks. Yalla, go on.
Oh
Where
my
is
god,
it?
that's a better picture. Wait, we're
Hey.
going back. Okay.
Sam, raise,
Yeah. Go
Hamza,
on,
raise,
Hamza, speak,
Hamza,
bro.
raise that camera, man. Please, or turn your camera off.
Speak
Move
to
on.
No,
us,
I'm not
Hamza.
watching it, man. I'm not watching that thing. I'm not watching it. This is a joke, man. Allow this, man. This kind of
Okay, we won't do it. Go on, Hamza.
nah.
Yeah,
Nah,
what a shame.
We're back,
Go
we're
on.
back.
Listen, I've said before, when you come out here every time and say Staffy, you blame the Glazers when you win. You blame the Glazers when you lose. What do you do, Sam? What's so different about you? What do? You
don't blame the Glazers.
a different side. And you want everyone in this country to apologize. Oh, referee, rules must be changed. Oh, we need to replay games. How many excuses do you make of Sam? Klopp has been here. For 8 years. And Hussam, you do not trust Klopp. You said Arteta's going to win the league because you don't trust your manager. You look, you're drinking tea. You're drinking in Liverpool. You have got the Liverpool Cup. You should trust your manager. And you say, yo, Arsenal going to win the league.
You've got a Newcastle Cup.
Are you telling me, Hussam, you trust Arteta to finish ahead of Klopp 2 years in a row? The guy who's never had a managerial experience to finish in front of your manager 2 years in a row. Don't you have some shame? Wallahi. Don't
Okay,
you have
guys,
some
I'm
shame?
ready.
That's some class. Yeah, go on, Egal.
Go on. No, go on. Carry on. Yeah, what you're saying, referees and shit.
Hey,
Stop
the
it, stop it,
camera,
stop it, stop it.
watch that camera, man.
Okay, Hamza, we're good. Come back,
Hamza,
come back.
talk, Hamza. Why you stop talking? Talk, Hamza.
Yeah, talk.
Hamza, come back.
Talk, Hamza. Why you stopping?
Hamza, talk.
Hamza, come back.
Hamza, come back.
We
Khalas.
made Hamza break character. We made
Khalas,
him break
khalas, we're back. Well, I'm actually back, Hamza. Well, I'm
Yeah,
back.
I actually feel bad. Come on. Let's just stop it. Go on, Hamza. Here, خلاص. We've stopped it.
10 ثواني ونعمل الثاني. خلاص Hamza.
You're mute, man. You press mute.
Quickly, guys,
You're
quickly.
mute. Why muted yourself?
This
Bro,
guy,
why are
man.
you moving the camera to unmute yourself?
Wallahi, I'm
Hamza,
trying
we'll
my
stop,
best to
we'll
get a
stop.
screenshot. Oh my god.
Oh.
We made Hamza break character. That's like making the Undertaker break character.
No way,
That's like-
LFC for the double already changed his profile picture. That is crazy,
Oh.
man.
Oh, man.
Look at LFC for the double. Put his comment out.
Hamza, you're now gonna be famous on YouTube forever. Look at this. Look at this, Hamza.
I'm not gonna lie, the one with the stroller. That one, I need the Egal one, wallah. Wallah,
Hamza,
that one
خلاص,
is
we
really
won't do it. Yalla, come back
Don't
on
do it.
camera.
Don't do it, man. Listen.
Yeah, we won't do it. We
I'm
won't
holding
do
my
it.
shisha and my phone. I'm not gonna do it.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
done.
holding my cigarettes.
We won't do it. We won't.
Yeah, I listen. At the end of the day, yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter what you guys do. Yeah, no matter what I believe, Liverpool are crap. Yeah, they're not winning the league. They're not winning the league at all in any way possible. There's no way. Fine.
Hamza, wallah,
Yo,
Hamza.
somebody- I don't care.
I have never seen Hamza so embarrassed.
Hamza, how are you so rattled by a picture? How are you
I'm
so
not doing
rattled by a
that
picture?
looks bloody hell, man. The guy did me over for that, man. That will go viral. Even my ends will. Well, if they ever find that photo.
You said my ends if I ever.
Man's talking about my end.
Yo, imagine
Oh,
Hamza
my
walking down the street and just someone randomly stops him and is like, "Yo, Hamza, what the hell is this?" And then he just pulls out his phone of the picture.
Oh.
Listen, it gotta go, man.
No one wants to cook Liverpool other than you.
I'm just gonna make sure that everyone on A-listers, after you're done with the show, of course, make sure you check out Hussam's Twitter. Make sure you check out all of our Twitters, because Hamza, this cooking is gonna be happening for 2 weeks. We don't play this weekend. You're getting cooked again next week.
Yes.
So don't forget.
Oh, by the way, I want to announce that I will be top row 2 weeks in a row because I can't lose on the weekend. There's no games on the weekend, so I'm staying
No,
up here.
if
so-
Egypt lose, I'm putting you bottom row. Hold
I
on.
By the way, guys.
America wins,
By the
I-
way,
I stay up here.
Hamza, come back. Hamza, come back. Hamza, come back.
خلاص حمزة يا أخي, we stopped putting it. Just switch on your camera يا أخي. Hamza, how, there is no way a picture made you break character. A picture made him break character. I can't lie. You're on
No.
mute, أخي. خلاص. We stop now. Okay,
خلاص
so
حمزة،
Egal, tell
go
Egal,
watch this
Staffy,
show.
and Winter, tell us your thoughts on the Liverpool game or the United game if you want, whichever.
I'll be honest, bro. I didn't watch the game, but I seen Mo Salah doing what he's doing, and I'm just gonna say Mo Salah's back in great form. It's just you guys dropping points with City dropping points. Unfortunate for you guys, but like you guys look like you're gonna be serious this season. Let's see if you guys can maintain it, and if you're serious about this title race, because I just seen something. Liverpool this season have similar to how Tottenham have played the lowest teams in the table. Liverpool have actually played the best teams in the table. You look at some of the teams they played this season, they played some of the better teams. So based on the fact that you're doing so well this season already, facing some of the best teams, we'll have to see how you do when you face some of the lower teams down the table. Because if you're doing this well so far, I'm surprised you might be able to keep it up.
So I thought that game was very weird on Sunday because I thought Brighton started the better of you two, and then they handed you 2 goals. But I thought that was a red card and a penalty. But I don't know what this. Same handball. I have no idea what's a red card anymore. I have no idea what's a handball anymore. But that was good. And then second half, he should have killed them. The early stage of second half, you had the chances to finish them off. But then Klopp did something very strange. And I'm going to say something very strange. I thought Trent had one of his best defensive games in a while against Matoma. But then Klopp made 2 defensive changes and you got worse.
Gomez is supposed to be the defensive guy. He got roasted by Matoma.
He got worse. And then Andy
Egal, you're still sharing screen, by the way, if you want to unshare.
And then Andy Robertson doing his best Cha-Cha impression or whatever he was doing, that Karate Kid impression or whatever. I don't know what he was doing in that. It wasn't even a hard cross. It wasn't even like.
I remember all year last year when I was telling you about Robertson when people.
Yeah, no one listened. No, you're right. But the thing about, I think Liverpool will finish top 4. But I think what's going to undo them is they're not as sound as defensively as they have been. So. But it was a good game. You played well. Salah is Salah's Salah. I get bored by Salah debates. I just they're just boring now. You know what I mean? Just accept it and move on. But it was a far better game than the one after. I will say that. So, but it was.
Everyone has to see.
Remember Surfer in the summer from a business perspective. It makes sense to sell Mota.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I don't
I'll give you credit. Mo Salah's doing amazing. But can you show this picture? Oh my God, wallahi, this is the worst one yet.
What happened?
Click on it. It's a picture of I can't see it.
Oh my God, man. Oh.
Are you showing it? Staffy, check this out.
Who sent this to you?
Wallahi, big up this guy, whoever he is.
Whoever you are, Noble, you're elite. Wallahi, you're elite. Look at this guy.
His face.
Hamza, you deflected of Aki's face.
Yo, send it to me, please.
Wallahi, this is the best one yet. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I can lie to you. Hamza
Wallahi, if this stream doesn't get us like 1K likes, I don't know what ever will. Wallahi, this might be the best stream I've ever done in my life.
In my life, bro. Make sure you're liking and subscribing right now, bro.
Well,
I can't like content like this.
I've never seen so many smileys. Look at the comments.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Everyone's crying on that.
You have to have the same thing, man. If someone loses, I need the same content created for those guys.
Yes.
Yeah, Hamza, but it's.
Yo, guys.
We almost had him, man.
Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Hey, listen, some hate ball, like it makes you bored. We make you entertained, man. Big up.
Khalas, guys, I'm alone here. Everyone come back.
Surfer, why you changed it, man? Go back to it, Surfer, man.
No, I got it.
Well, I do you I need the same.
Anyone else want to say anything about Liverpool or Man United?
If you don't let us get a screenshot, by the way, I can Photoshop it. So might as well just do it.
No, I'm not
really do it.
No.
Yeah, by the way, Vel can edit anything, so we can act like you're here anyway.
Habibi, I don't
Don't
even
think
need
that
Vel.
we need
Wallah, I can make
explain.
one right now if you want.
Bro, Vel can
No.
edit you. He can
No.
edit you on Eiffel Tower if you need to. Don't worry.
Look at Surfer.
Oh my god.
I sent it to all you guys anyway, so it's all good.
Wallah, Hamza, sometimes you just gotta take the
You want to know
beat,
something?
right?
Laughter is healthy. And today, you gave us a lot of laughter. I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
you should be laughing for the next 2 weeks, Hamza, man. That's what you should be doing, man. Yeah.
Aka's miss got me this. Can't believe it.
Listen, I didn't hear the sympathy
Egal
when
one
Eddie
is
and
so
Ketia. I didn't hear the sympathy when Jesus missed a one-on-one versus Tottenham. Like, I don't get it. Why all of a sudden you're playing the victim
I
card?
know, that's why. Congratulations.
Why are you
but
playing so much sympathy?
You guys are overdoing it. You guys are overdoing it.
overdoing it.
Like,
Do you not know who you are?
You won the game.
like Wolves never did this, and Dawson never did
Are you
this.
Bro, are you hang on.
Wolves
First-
bantered your manager on their Twitter account, official Twitter account.
Ladies and gentlemen, the guy that makes Twitter spaces at halftime when a team is losing is saying that we're overdoing it. This guy doesn't even wait for full time. He sees one goal and he creates a Twitter space.
He did it for
brings some
Man did a
action and look
video.
to my right and I see Hamza's on his
Man did a
face.
video about Barcelona's draw. Since when does he do Barcelona content?
And you know what worse? You know, one second. You know what this proves his own point. I got a draw at the Amex and he's acting like I lost 6-0. What a shame. The way he started the segment.
This is the depths he's got. This is the depths.
It was a 2-2 draw, bro.
He's got to go at a guy who drew because the rest of us won. And
That's
that's the only,
the
he can
only
only go at a guy who drew at Brighton as well. Not like drew at Sheffield United, at Brighton, yeah? One of the informed teams in the league. Not at Sheffield United. This is the depths you sunk to, Hamza. You have a go at Sam who drew. You know what I mean? Drew didn't even lose. He got one more point than you this weekend. He's one more point closer to than you this weekend. And you
telling us you're overdoing it is the biggest own goal ever. The biggest own goal ever. I can't lie to you.
My
How do you
God.
start the section when I draw 2-2 with what a shame? Like, it's just, come on.
Your team is crap.
It was a draw at the Amex. It's not the end of the world, man. Like,
Yo, by the way,
by the way, Hamza, what a shame not good enough Liverpool. I'm 1 point behind you. You know that, right? 1 point. What a shame. 1 point only.
Manchester United's worst ever start, and they're 6 points behind you.
Mhm.
I'm actually 6. Sorry, I'm 5 behind Liverpool. Yeah. Well, I would have shame, Hamza.
Yeah.
I've lost for words, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, listen, at the end of the day, let me say one thing. Just remember, McTominay is the reason you don't have the. Oh shit!
Come on, Surfer, what is wrong with you?
Sorry, I missed that.
Surfer, you bottle job, man.
I did it. I was grabbing some water. I couldn't.
Listen and listen.
And you have the wrong picture anyway.
Let me.
Can you change the picture so if we get it, we get it
Staffy,
right?
you're coming down here soon. Don't worry about it.
Habibi,
Relax.
don't worry about me.
Relax,
Don't
you're
worry
coming.
about me. McTominay put me here today.
Lewis-
McTominay said,
Lewis knows.
Staffy, how much is the top row seat? I told him the price. He was like, "Khud Habibi." There you go. Gave me a check. I catch the check and I'm here.
Either
Don't worry
Lewis,
about
I know either Lewis or Egal are here next week. Yeah, next week.
Well, you mean the weekend? Because I'm here for one more
week's
week.
time, Egal's and Lewis
You
are
think
here.
Lewis cares if he's in the bottom row?
You care?
I will.
I mean, it has to be.
Okay,
of
one
the
second.
guys.
Let's assume for the sake of argument. 1 second. Let's assume for the sake of argument, Chelsea lose to Arsenal. Okay, let's just say Chelsea lose to Arsenal. So Lewis is gonna be bottom row. Who do you play, Staffy?
Sheffield. If we don't beat Sheffield, I can't be on the bottom row. I can't even be on the show. Well, if I lose to Sheffield, you can't invite me again. I'm just saying.
Okay, so more than likely, let us be real. More than likely,
Yes, it's blood in your hand.
1 second. More than likely, United are gonna beat Sheffield. If Arsenal beat Chelsea, okay, Lewis bottom row, no problem. Liverpool against Anfield at Liverpool against Everton at Anfield. We know how that story ends 99% of the time. So I already know I'm gonna be top row. I already know Staffy gonna be top row. And let's assume for the sake of argument, Egal gonna be top row. Next, you have Brighton. And remember, see the problem with Hamza. I always tell him, Hamza, sometimes you have to lose a couple of battles to win the war.
Right.
Today, he came, everyone listened. He said, what a shame to a draw away at Brighton. So if Brighton get a draw at the Etihad or beat Manchester City, it's an even bigger shame because at the Etihad. So that's number one. Number two, this guy come here and go like, oh, they always complain about referees. from now to the end of the year, me
They'll
and
get
Winter
nothing.
Sir and Lewis and Staffy and Egal and anyone who comes on the show, if you complain about referees once, we will remind you of this moments. We will remind you because you didn't even admit that it was a Kovacic red card. He didn't even admit that it was a Kovacic red.
I was gonna say.
Imagine.
I was gonna say that.
Right now, your chance to redeem yourself in front of the whole
Right.
stream. What should Kovacic have been sent off? Yes or no? You like yes or no? You do yes or no?
Yeah. There's no right or wrong answers for that. He could have been.
Oh, there you are. There you are.
Yeah, he could
Egal,
have.
he wants you to do
You're
yes
right.
or no.
No.
He cannot answer
He
yes
should-
or no.
He should have been sent off. Yeah, which I
Should-
agree.
Right now, I will ask you again. Should Kovacic have been sent off? Yes or no?
Yeah, if a referee send him off, I'll never complain.
There you are. First time ever. First time from when the
Well,
game
I think
finished.
so,
he
bro.
actually
You
said
know,
yes.
you know, he's just saying that because it didn't actually.
Chat,
By the
chat.
way-
We broke Hamza. Wallah, we broke Hamza, bro. We broke him. We made him break.
Oh my
Hamza.
God,
We made him
Velvet,
change his
Velvet,
opinions.
Velvet. Bro, the man, leave him alone. Leave him alone. Oh my God. Guys, Hamza, today, when the Ballon d'Or is announced, this is going to be everywhere. This is going to be everywhere. I have full screen my screen. Full screen my screen.
Yo, Vel, you're the GOAT. Vel, you're the GOAT, bro. You're the GOAT. You're actually the GOAT. Oh my God. Yo, Vel, you're an icon. You are an icon, my brother.
You should
How
do
do you
one of
make
them.
him-
You should do one of him lifting the FA Cup because Hamza
Yo,
said.
so
it's
when
straight by the
Messi
top of it.
gets announced that he wins the
Can
Ballon
I
d'Or,
get that picture, Super? Of,
when
Hamza being kicked?
Messi gets announced that he wins the
I
Ballon
sent it
d'Or,
to you. I sent
this
it
is
to you, didn't I?
this is my first tweet.
On Twitter.
Wallahi.
Wallahi, I can't breathe.
Yeah, I
This
sent you
is
one where
bad.
his head's kicked like a football. I sent you that one, didn't I?
Yeah, I
Maybe
seen it.
if Hamza do look like a football Hamza.
I'm saying if Velv can get one of Messi lifting the World Cup because the top of it looks like Hamza's head. So if he can do that one as well, I'll just want to do that.
I might lose my shit if that happens.
I can lie to you guys.
I
didn't
need-
think anything.
I need one of Hamza's photos where he's doing this on Rashford's body. That would be hilarious. You know when he
I
does
can't lie
No.
to you guys.
No, on Saka's. Remember Saka last year did it. Do it on Saka's body as well. Do it on Saka's one. 'Cause he won't like it in an Arsenal shirt, will you?
But guys, you know what? Hamza's a fraud because we sat here today for an hour and I think 15 minutes talking about his club, and there was not one time where he said credit to Arsenal, and he's made 13 excuses, which I gave up counting after 1 hour and 13 minutes. Since then, I don't know how many more excuses he's done, but guys, anyone who predicted the over, he smashed that by over like 10.
Yeah, over 10. Over 10.
If
Anyway,
you guys
listen.
want your money, you better go to Hamza, who cash out the money there. We don't have the money. He's the one that has to pay.
Anyway, listen, I'll be honest with you. I didn't think anything could overtake the Awani stream, but this stream right here definitely overtook it. We roasted the shit out of Hamza, man. This was an absolutely iconic stream. Big up everyone in the chat. As Staffy said, if you're not liking this video, then you won't ever like a video on YouTube because has to be one of the best football streams of all time. Absolutely iconic. 2 hours straight entertainment. Let me read the super chats before we go to the panel and wrap up. Winter, change your picture for a specific moment later on. Big up Simon
Yes,
Paul, who said, someone tell him City still lost. Bro, like deflection, this, deflection, that. We could, we could say the same thing about Inter Milan in the Champions League final. If Lukaku scored, blah, 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 we could do this. But Hamza wants to win every battle. He ends up losing the war. That's the problem. Big up to you, Simon. Hamza, you lost to Wolves, who drew to Luton. Yes? Yes?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
He's broken. Big up to you, man. Big up to Kareem, who sends an empty super chat. Big up to you, man. Big up to you. Big up to Ahmed Shusha, says everyone had the IQ of Hamza wouldn't have made it to the Stone Age. Chill out, Ahmed Shusha. Don't insult my guy Hamza like that. We kept his football takes, but don't insult him. Big up to you, man. Hamza, do you think Chelsea will smash Arsenal next?
I'm not gonna say anything about that game, but I've got a feeling something's gonna happen.
Oh, do you think you're still going to sign Angelo from Strasbourg? I just want to know that. You still think you're going to sign him?
You've got Madwek and Copam already.
No, but do you think Angelo's still going to Man City from Strasbourg? Do you still think that? Because you tweeted that out, didn't you? He's our player. He's our player. Yeah. You went Man City's Man City bound. This Angelo kid is next Man City player. He's our player. Our player.
You own Strasbourg also.
And we own Strasbourg. Yeah, exactly.
We own Strasbourg.
Yeah. We own Strasbourg.
They
Like we
bought
owned you on this stream.
with the
That's
with
what
the
it
Kai
is.
Havertz money. With the Kai Havertz money, they bought Strasbourg.
Yo, Egal, Staffy, check your WhatsApp, please. But anyway, big up to you. We'll see what happens with Chelsea and Arsenal. Big up to Nketiah's lawyer who says, will you beat crap Liverpool at Anfield, Hamza? Will you beat us at Anfield? Be careful how you answer this question, Hamza.
I don't know. Let me see the lineup.
What the hell? He said, let me see the lineup.
No, Rodri will be
Yeah,
back. Rodri will be back, so you'll beat them, right? Rodri will be back, so you'll beat them.
we'll beat them.
Yeah, it's all good.
Surfer, check your DMs as well. Big up to Karim who says, Hamza living rent-free in every Arsenal fan's life. Karim, I can't lie to you. This is the one video where Hamza held it. You cannot say anything about Arsenal this time. Like, Hamza just held it. Big up to AJ who says, this show should be called The Shameless Show. These mans, some of the most elite online wafflers for their clubs. Big up to you, AJ. I hope you guys enjoyed it, though. This is better than waffles at this point. Big up to you, AJ. Hamza, remember, this is football. It's your burial, says James Bond. Big up to you. And big up to Zisei who says, Hamza getting clipped, I think he means, for the next 2 weeks. Big up to you, Zisei, man. Thank you so much for the super chat. And listen, speaking of, big up to Fatur, Allergies, Kyriakos, Kevin. ايش؟
I said I send a picture to you. Can you share that one? That's
اوكي بس مش هسه لا تغيرها خلينا على نفس الخطة.
لا مش هغيرها بس just share that picture please.
This is ready for if Brighton dunk on Hamza. Look at this.
I could share my screen so people for people who want to clip it. Hold on, let's do this because people like to clip this. Here.
I'm telling all the other 3 of you, don't bottle it, huh? Big up to you.
Can you share the picture?
Staffy, are you gonna share the picture? Yo, that's mad.
Oh my god, who made this?
I just made it right
I
now.
have made this, bro.
I just made it right now.
Oh my god!
Oh my.
You know, you could just basically change it and have it ready for any time we lose to Brighton.
This is gonna be Hamza next week.
Yo, if you lose next week, Hamza, gonna be long day, man. Big up to you, Staffy.
Send that to the group.
I'll send it.
Speaking of bigging up, big up to everyone in the chat. Make sure you're liking and subscribing. Big up Fatur, Allergies, Kyriakos, Kevin, Shusha, Momo, Tompalion, Het Will, The Game. Big up to BIG, Memphis, CFC Pirate. Big up to Abu Bakr, Simon Paul, Naveed, AJ, A-Fresh, Omar, Felipe, The Football Club, Vindaloo, and you. Big up to you. Big up to AJ, Kareem, James Bond, and Hazise for the super chats. Big up to every single person who sends in a super chat. All the people for showing us all the love and support. We love you all. This is an absolutely iconic stream. Hit that like button and subscribe. We're going to go around the lovely panel. They're going to let you know where you can find them. Egal, where can people find you?
Egal Talks Football on TikTok and on Twitter, EGTV Egal. Big up to all you guys. Love for the support.
Such an iconic stream. Staffy, where can people find you?
On the top row of A-listers for 2 weeks because I'm not going nowhere. Hamza, you better hold that. Get your decorations in. You can start putting your clothing in the wardrobe. You know, put everything and get set because you're gonna be there. Maybe for 1 more week if the birds do me another favor like they did on this guy down here. But you can also find me on my channel, Staffy_TV. That is Staffy_TV. I'm not going live after this. I was planning on doing one, but I'm like, you know what? We already cooked Hamza enough. I already have a headache from laughing at Hamza, so I'm not going live after this. But you know, international breaks can be boring, so just watch my channel.
Yeah.
No, I've had enough. You know what, Vel? One more thing. You know when you can like make the picture faded a little bit so Hamza can look golden like the World Cup. I need that. I want to see Hamza's eyes on the World Cup.
It's gonna look like Homer Simpson. That's what you're gonna look like, man.
Staffy's an elite trash talker. Thank you, NXT. Yes, I talk shit to Hamza only because he deserves it. But big up, man. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Vel.
Guys, wallahi, if you're not smashing that like button for this show, I truly believe you can't. Like, if this show doesn't get the maximum likes possible, wallahi, I don't know what will. I actually don't know what will. Because I don't think we can ever do a stream
like that. Come on.
This is prime Barcelona performance under.
Bro, we know the haters are always going to come for Arsenal loss or Man United loss.
Nah, but Hamza has the streets, bro. The streets love to cook Hamza. That's different. You know. People want to bend to you, want to bend to me, but Hamza, when people hear that Hamza's on the menu today, that bro, they don't eat all day. They're like, you know what? We're waiting for dinner because Hamza is gonna get roasted like some turkey on Thanksgiving. So it was elite. It was elite, 100%.
100%. I can't lie to you. Staffy was spitting earlier on. If you don't like this video, then you ain't ever gonna like a video. The Liverpool section turned into roast Hamza. It's elite. But Winter Surfer, my brother. Thank you so much for coming in as well. Very late notice and stuff. Where can people find you, my brother?
Man, it was like an archaea out of nowhere, dunking on Hamza today, man. But you know, I'll be around fact checking Hamza every time I can get the chance to do so. Yeah, and yeah, follow me there. I'll tweet out what I'm on. More importantly, follow all these guys, and more importantly, like this video because you got great content. You can play this back, go back to back with the one we did team of the season so far. Back to back with this one. It's elite content. But subscribe to this channel, please. Thank you very much.
Guys, and I actually want to take a moment. Everyone give Hamza a round of applause, though, because he did get cooked today. Hamza, give yourself a round of applause.
He took it like a man. Big up to you, Hamza, man. So you guys can find me on Twitter at the.hussam6. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. So Hamza, where can people find you?
They can find me there. Yeah.
Where can people find you, Hamza? Where can people find you? Hamza, where can they find you? Tell them quickly. Where can they find you?
Not done by any other club. And Erling Haaland will win the
Hamza,
Ballon
where
d'Or.
can they find you, Hamza?
They can find me on Hamza.
We can't see your face.
I've got a Champions League.
Hamza, we can't see your face. Show them your
I'll
face.
see your face,
Where can
Hamza.
people find you?
I've got
Can't see your
everything
face.
that you need to see.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can't see
Hamza, we
you.
can't see your face.
That's what you
I can't see you, Hamza.
Can't see your face, Hamza. We
Hamza,
can't
can you
see
tell
it.
them where they can find you so they can subscribe to your
Yeah,
channel?
let
Tell
them see you say it.
Yeah,
see your face.
let them see it.
I got it. I got it.
Where can people find you, Hamza?
No, allow this man. Nah, man, this is not fair, man. Watch. And I'm
Everyone take screenshots. Hurry.
All
I
of
got
you.
2
will never
screenshots
eat one of
already.
you. Frauds, man. Frauds, wallah. Did me over.
You're not even going to start
It
up your
doesn't
own
matter,
channel?
man. You'll find me Hamza Dog Ball, man. You'll find me Hamza Dog Ball. By the end of the day,
Yeah,
we'll
screenshot.
see in May. We'll see
I
in
got
May.
screenshots. I got screenshots.
See in May. We'll see in May. We'll
Love
be
all
live.
of you guys, man.
See you will
Love,
be
big up for
Wallah,
joining
you're
the stream.
finished, Hamza. You're
Hit
finished.
that like
You're
button,
finished.
subscribe to the
You're
channel.
finished.
And we will see you guys,
Oh.
inshallah, whenever we see you.
Football
Peace out.
heritage.
Oh man, that's not good for my
Football
health.
heritage, the stream.